Oh my god, where is it? Just date and time. There we go. Okay. Synced the clock. Should have done that 2 minutes ago, but oh well. Hi, Smile. Hi, Feet-chan. Hi, Elder. Second time seeing Ewan on their knees. It's only your second time? Where's everyone else, Biscuit? It's not as fun to bully you without everyone else. Oh, there they are. I lost one. Ewan, nah. You late? Nah. You gay? Yes. Wow. Mr. Cute Streamer. I am so fucking full of lasagna. Yeah, you're gay. Hi, Pixel. Hi, Cairo. You're not late. Only I can be late. And I was not late today. Oh my god. Ewan, did you become Garfield? No, my mom just made lasagna. My voice kind of like cracked there. She just made lasagna. My cousin got here. Hi, Global. My cousin got here at like 6 to 7. And then my aunt, her flight got delayed. And so we had lasagna. Ewan, come get Como. Hi, Bits. I can't do that right now, Bits. Hi, Cairo Cutie. Hi, Euland. I'm sorry, Bits. I just can't right now. I'm doing the thing. My condolences, Euland, that you have entered your Garfield OC phase. Why the fuck is everyone going live? I couldn't tell ya. I go live at this time every day. I just witnessed like 6 people go live within 3 minutes. The metrics will say this is a good time to go live. I didn't really pick it based on metrics. I just had somebody being like, oh, I can tell that you know, are really taking this streaming thing seriously. Because you've chosen one of the 2 good time slots for going live. And I was like, what? Just come drag her. Just come grab her and drag her with you. Hi, Saris. Usually you go live late, though? I do not. I've never been late in my life. Not even once. Ray, it's the door on the left. I don't know if she heard me. Alright, stop, Freya. Turn around and you see the double doors. To the left of that, there's an airlock door. Hi, Icy Fire. Motherfucker, just stop using this map. No! Look at how cool this is! This view is awesome. I love it. Has to explain to people every time. They figure it out. They get there. Right. Look, I have to explain every map to people. You know what the worst map is? The Twilight Princess one, where I go off to the Gerudo Desert or the Snow Peak Temple. And then it's like, okay, click the map to teleport to people. I hear the door is shifting, but I don't see Freya. Not his problem, they have skill issue. Freya, you're at the top, right? Okay, Freya. You're gonna come toward me. There's gonna be a door under me you're gonna go through. Then through that door, there's gonna be a double door. Don't go through that one. Look to the left of it. There's an airlock door. It might be 2 doors back to back that you need to go through, but once you're in like a bigger room, I've started. There you go. There you go. Where was I? Bendy's. Oh yeah, you're in space now, so like you need to, if you jump, you need to look down and press forward. It's like swimming once you're not connected to the ground. You've got magnet shoes on the ground. There you go. I was like, ah, you made it. All problem solved. Immediately just starts floating away. Hi, Yuki. Thank you. What did you do to Cairo? He is grumpy. I didn't do anything to Cairo. Cairo's just at work, so he's not... He's more grumpy than he would be on a weekend. I saw the cat. They're not a cat. They're a wolf. What is this? And when you get to the spot, the code is 6591. While doing a 720 when the timer ends with a 6 on the second blood moon over the sea of cheese. Flying wolf, bork, hi, Ewan, hi. I'm just saying, every time this man uses this map, he has to tell people how to get up there. Some people, they see the cool moving doors and they don't see the airlock to the left, okay? I can't blame them. I just need to help them get there. Keep summoning the menu. Yuland is difficult like that? Why do they call it oven when you in the cold food, out hot, eat the food? I'll commit the Great Canadian Maple Syrup Heist again. Hi, Space Fish. Welcome. We're at Cami Stretch. Why is bacon called bacon and cookies called cookies? When you cook bacon and bake cookies. You know, same thing with goblets. Why is a goblet a cup and not a baby goblin? I know how to get up there. I go to the follow page, click on Yuland's face, wait 3 hours for him to start stream. He is late, and abracadabra, I am up here with Yuland. Oh my goodness. A glabble molasses, fishy gib hot dog. Did you say goblins? I did. Why is a goblet a cup and not a baby goblin? You mean goblin these nuts? Ha ha ha. Okay, Saris. We're doing squats. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hi, Archangel. Yuland is heckin' adorable. 3, 4, 5. Exclamation point fart, huh? Say ah. Ah. Nice or noble. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exclamation mark? No, it's exclamation point. Inuyasha. Noble, I was so sad yesterday. Because, like, I was spending time with my family, and I saw that Core was back in Final Fantasy, and, like, I knew this was coming. She told me she was going to be playing Final Fantasy this week, but I'm just like, oh. Fuck, man, I want to be there. Shit. My goodness, you wanted a hot dog too, Elin? I always want a hot dog. Hot dogs are great. I used to fucking, like, eat too many hot dogs, and I was getting hypertension headaches because I had too much salt going into my body. And I had to stop eating them as much. You know, I'm currently trying out Descendant. It's like Warframe and D2 had a baby. And this dude in game chat said, bro, this game makes me horny. I was watching Leaflet play Descendant all morning, Nyashu. It looks really good. It looks better than I thought it would. It is literally just Warframe, but more grounded. You're not gliding through the air. You're not, like, wall running. At most, you have a double jump, but, like, 90% of the time, you're on the ground. Other than that, it's Warframe. She had an internet hiccup and had to call it short, but next time, yeah, it's so far so good. I'm liking the characters. I bet you were taking a lot of salt while swallowing so many hot dogs. Oh my goodness. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. You didn't check the video I showed you last time? What video did you show me? I feel like I did, but there's a chance I missed it. Yulin's good at swallowing wieners, yeah. In Discord, yeah? You have to tell me more than that. I don't remember what the video was. You gotta say, like, what the video was, and I'll be like, oh yeah, no, I saw that. The Pokemon? I'm not remembering it, but I'm not convinced I didn't see it. No, wait. Maybe I didn't see it. Check your aim. Shot you a message? In the DMs? Oh my god, Nyashu. I will scroll down just to check it for you. I want to say I watched this. And I've already purged it from my memory. Oh yeah, I did too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bro left me on read in our IRC. What's up with this guy? Lately, I've been doing a bad habit of, like, checking my DMs before laying down to nap. And if it's a video, I haven't been responding because I'm like, oh, I'm not going to watch a 5-minute video right now. Whereas if it's a message, I'll respond to it. But then I, like, miss the video. I even called him over Curse Voice and didn't pick up. Oh, I used Curse for 2 years, Cairo. 2, 3, 4. Because 2 of our guys could not stay connected with Discord. So our guild for Hellfire Citadel, we had to use Curse Forge. Hi Zuvi. Curse was this thing, alright. Send Yulin messages during streams so he doesn't watch everyone else's videos. Damn it. 5 seconds when we start. I think there was a big long message from Cairo that I missed. I'll get back to that. Hi, Como. Are you causing problems? Did I send you one? Somebody sent one. Oh, no. It was Talindris. Hi, Talindris. It'd be pretty cool if one day you could do WildStar. There's an unofficial server hosted by some people there. Download is on Discord you can find online. Talindris, that is my plan. Because I fucking love WildStar. Right now, I need to get through Star Wars The Old Republic. I need to finish up WoW. And I need to do the new zones of Final Fantasy. After that, there's a lot of cleanup for Final Fantasy I need to do, as well as World of Warcraft. But around that time, I would like to start another game, which is potentially WildStar, potentially Elder Scrolls Online, potentially Lord of the Rings Online. I very much want to get to... I very much want to get to WildStar. WildStar is a thing still? WildStar is fucking dead. But there is a private server. What did I start at? 1430? We're halfway. Can I pick a giant isopod instead? No. Oh, private. It was a good game at the time. What are you, silly in the head? Yes, smile. We're going to 1730. We're halfway there. Whew. I'm going with Bit's answer. I'm taking the giant isopod. 1 more minute. 1 more minute of planking, and then we're good to start walking. Love that you can't tell when somebody redeems the big emotes since he uses Chatterino. Bro is unaware. Oh my god. I saw you do the one a little bit ago. This does not control this realm, only I do. None of you control this realm. It's mine. You won't see it forever. Oh my god. You guys are bullying me when I'm, like, unable to see chat at all. I'm planking right now. 20 more seconds. On-screen celebration. I don't see the on-screen celebration at all. Like, I just don't see it show up on screen. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. God. This fucking menu again. Okay. Let's get walking. No, let's fix our trackers. We need to move this around. Turn this. Turn this. Thank you. Okay. Guys, I hate planking. On the right video? Nope. Turn you off. Switch to you. What video did I select? Alright, this one. Which means we need to scarf. Alright, we're walking. Let's catch up on chat. Damn real autumn weather today. Curse was a thing, alright. Send Yuland messages during streams so he doesn't watch everyone else's videos. Yuland. Did I send you one? I was just shitting around. So I saw your name next to Cylindrus and I thought it was from you. It was just a big wall that I saw pop up because I was looking at the OBS. You were stuck on a desert island and you were stranded on a desert island. And you're starving and alone. Would you choose between me or a cat? Well, Como. It goes back to it. Are you on your own desert island? Or are you chilling at home watching, like, TV, watching Twitch, and I'm teleporting you out of your home? That is the distinction. You keep asking this question. I'm starting to think you have, like, I don't know, Alzheimer's. Because it's going to be the same answer every time. You're on your own island. I want your companionship. If you're just chilling in a city in your home, I'm not gonna make you suffer. Wildstar is still a thing. Can I pick a giant isopod instead? No. Oh, Private. It was a good game at the time. What are you, silly in the head? Yes, smile. I'm going with Bit's answer. I'm taking the giant isopod. I love that you can't tell when someone redeems the big emote since he has Chatterino. I can see it, so I saw that one in the on-screen celebration. I just need to be mindful and look at OBS now and then, because I see it in my activity feed. Bits does not control this realm, only I do. Bro is unaware, you be like... You won't see it forever? At least it works like that on Discord? Just so you guys know the context, I was scrolling through YouTube Shorts this one time, and I saw this guy make a grilled cheese out of a giant isopod. So I had to ask Bits if he would choose me or the giant isopod. And he wouldn't give me a straight answer. It made me feel very insecure, and now I have to know what everyone else thinks. 349 days later, and he still thinks he's in control here. I'm not reading all that. Congrats, or I'm sorry that happened. I had to Google what an isopod is, and I wish I didn't. So I know we're putting off day 350, but what was the plan for 350? The day 350 plan was Banjo-Kazooie. I'm still gonna try and do that. I might change it to something else, but I need to see what that something else entails before I mention it. Knights and Merchants. The fuck is Knights and Merchants now? The first PC game I ever played. It will not be Knights and Merchants. There is no shot. Let's go over the holidays. Which I didn't write in my notes today. So I gotta bring up Discord. Why not, Sag? Because there's other games to play that I want to play. I've never even heard of Knights and Merchants. Wow, there's like nothing today. Alright, so the holidays today. Freedom from Fear of Speaking Day. Okay. I Forgot Day. What? Made in the USA Day. National Anisette Day. A-N-I-S-E-T-T-E. What is an anisette? Special Recreation for the Disabled Day. World Sports Journalist Day. And World UFO Day. What? Today's a slow day. It has aged really well, in my opinion. It's a strategy game from 1997, 1998. What holidays did you say today was? I forgot. Oh, don't worry. I got you, Smile. Freedom from Fear of Speaking Day, I Forgot Day, Made in the USA Day, National Anisette Day, Special Recreation for the Disabled Day, World Sports Journalist Day, World UFO Day. Anise cookies? No, like anisette. I don't know what an anisette is. If that's a cookie thing, like, maybe that's the best day? You're an American? Call them anise? Anise? I don't know. It's not just like A-N-I-S-E, though. It's A-N-I-S-E-T-T-E. Anisette is the international spelling we just called anise. It's Darnice. Oh golly gee, Ewan, you won't believe this, but I already forgot what holidays were today again. Could you remind me? Nope. I cannot. You get one. So my cousin and my aunt arrived yesterday. They were supposed to get here about the same time, and then Dad would pick them both up at the airport. But my aunt's flight got delayed, which made her miss a layover, which delayed her like 6 hours. So my dad went and picked up my cousin. And then at 11, it was like, okay, who wants to go get your aunt? And everybody looks at me and they all like shake their wine glasses, and it was just like, okay, dudes. So it ended up being me. My cousin went with me. We picked up my aunt. It's like 11:30. Get back at midnight. Then we hung out for like an hour. Then I went to bed. But it was nice. We had lasagna for dinner. Lasagna and garlic bread. Which, oh my god. I've definitely already passed my calorie limit. I'm just not going to be following the calorie limit this week. It's just not going to happen. Sorry, niece, you know what? But Yulin, comedy comes in rules of 3. I shouldn't have expected Yulin to know anything about herbs and spices. You really shouldn't have. Hi, cute small one. We love late night airport pickup since it's nice and easy with no traffic. There was traffic. There was a lot of people at the airport, surprisingly. I don't know why there were so many people there. But, so we got there. I went through, arrivals. My cousin was like, just park. And I'm like, I'm not going to park next to the police officer that's telling people to not park here. We do another loop. He's like, just park there. I'm like, I'm not heckin' parking next to the guy. He gets a call from his mom, my aunt. And she's like, we just landed. And I was like, I'm going to the fucking cell phone lot. So I went there and, like, talked for 20 minutes. Then we got the call. Picked her up. Drove home. My airport, by the way, is fucked. Pixel probably knows how fucked this airport is. But, like, they will say, they have, like, a through road. And then you, like, split off on, usually on the right, to go to certain, turns. So, like, arrivals, departures, garages. One of the garages you turn left, but almost everything you turn right. All of their signs will say everything is on the left. And then when you get to that turn, it'll be like, hey, Terminal 1 arrivals and departures turn right. And it's like, so what happens is everybody gets in the left lane because they're like, oh, the thing I want will be in this lane. And then its exit is right there and they miss it. And they like, oh, and they like slam across 3 lanes. It's fucked. This airport is awful. Hi, Nick. I'm good. You just kind of go in a circle? I've been there so many times, Pixel, I just know where everything is and which lane to be in. There's been a few times where, like, I'm with somebody, and we're, like, going to Terminal 1 arrivals. And there's a sign that says it's in the left lane, and I'm, like, 2 lanes over in the right lane. And the person's like, oh, Terminal 1 arrivals. And I'm like, yep, I see it. And they're like, well, get in that lane. I'm like, no, I don't think I will. Well, we're going to Terminal 1 arrivals. You gotta go there. And I'm like, and now we're on an on-ramp that says Terminal 1 arrivals. And they're sitting there just like, but the sign said that way. But now it says, and I'm like, yeah, I know, it's just that awful. Good, hun, thank you. How are you? I'm good. That is good to hear. I don't know if Freya wants me sharing it, but she shared some good news with me earlier. And my response was, let's fucking go! How are you, Pixel? I saw a funny news story. It's cool. Okay. Freya sent me. So Freya has been walking with us a lot the past 2 weeks. They've got a standing treadmill. They're walking right now. They've lost 6 pounds so far. Which is like, hell yeah. That's fucking cool. I'm proud of you. The cool story. Toei Animation, Toei Studios. Good Hunter, are you the doll? That is not the doll. Euland, why is Pixel not with you right now? Because it's Tuesday, Nick. Pixel's at work. Or school. But he's not here on a Tuesday. Toy Animation Studios. They have their studio where they make games. I think they do a few anime also. They have a YouTube channel. And their YouTube channel was uploading some episodes of their animes. Their studio sent a cease and desist to their YouTube channel for uploading their videos. Which is like, fucking what? School starts in the 8th of this month? Okay. A company literally sent themselves a cease and desist letter for posting their own videos. Is this a Warcraft map? It is. This is Frostfire Ridge from the Warlords of Draenor expansion. Don't tell Farisu, but possibly one of the worst expansions of all time. We didn't think it could get worse than this one. And then BFA and Shadowlands came out. My god, those were trash. They make WoD look good. Maybe that's a stretch. I don't know if they make WoD look good. WoD had good class balance in fantasy. It had a good leveling experience. But it had trash lore and story. And it had even worse, like, raids. Apparently the PvP was decent. The raids were bad. Freya, why are you so very cute? I don't know. I think that's really funny that a company sent themselves a cease and desist letter. That's like, how do you fuck up that bad? How do you not check with anybody in your company like, hey, do we have like a division running a YouTube channel? Should they be doing this? Is this us? Like, they just like thought it was an imposter? And did it? You're cute too, you. Thank you. Oh yeah, but Nyashu mentioned First Descendant. I don't know if I'm gonna get to playing this game. Maybe I would have core played it, but I think she's getting into Final Fantasy, and I do not want to derail that. But First Descendant came out today. It's been out for like 8 or 10 hours. It looks really good. Like, for one, the graphics of it are really pretty. The characters are pretty. I think there's 14 playable characters at launch. And it's very similar to Warframe. You can kind of like pick which character you want to run with for mission. It is mission-based, looter shooter. Better than Destiny 2, I'll tell you that. I don't know. Destiny 2 is doing really well right now, Nyashu. I don't know when you played I don't know when the last time you played Destiny 2 was. But people are really enjoying Destiny 2 right now. Freya, why I please pet the tail? I think you got caught between two thoughts there, Nick. No, First Descendant looks good. I don't know what the endgame grind is like. I watched Leaflet play it for like 2 hours. It seemed like there was a story, but none of them in their group was paying attention to it whatsoever. The gameplay just looks good. Very much like Warframe, maybe like Destiny, but like way more grounded than Warframe. I was going to say, may I please pet the tail? Ah, I see. And May got auto-corrected to Y. I see. You may, Nick. Wow, you're just gonna let him do that? You learn something about your friends every day. It's so much crossplay, though. I want to pet the scarf, not Yulin, just the scarf. This is a very swooshy scarf, I swear to God. A lot of people on PS5 and Xbox? Is the crossplay bad? Like, does it lag it out in any way? Hi, Smug. I'm excited for tonight. Really good, no lag at all? Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I've been talking about it, Nyashu. I've been saying, like, this game has potential. This game has potential to, like, blow up and be really big. We'll see how it plays out. If it's having a good launch, it sounds like it's doing well. Golden Nut Night. It is a Golden Nut Night. Freya, may I please touch the ears? See, this is why. This is why I was like, wow, you're just gonna let him do that? Because it's never enough. It's gonna start with ears. It's gonna start with tail. Then it's go to ears. Then it's gonna go to Ahoge. You don't know what's after that. I think I'm gonna play Bunny as well. I haven't looked at the characters. I know there's the Bunny character. I know there's the Water Girl character. Leaflet was playing the Water Girl. And she was like, haha, look, I made everybody wet, guys. Haha, I'm dripping. And I was like, okay, Leaflet. Yeah, she's the, not the ears. Binoculars. Yeah. Yeah. The Water Girl. She has, like, a jacket. And then aside from that, she has, like, a really tight plug suit that shows off a whole lot of ass. Eland, I'm just obsessed with the ears and tail. Alright. Okay. I'm playing the Frost one, but I do like Ajax as well. But can't have both, so I reset my progress to try it. Wait, you can't have all the characters? What do you mean you can't have both? Bases? That's crazy to me. No, I mean, you pick one at the start. Okay, okay. Yeah, I also saw that there was no gacha. It's just no gacha at all. You need to grind stuff. And there's pay for convenience. But there's just no gacha in the game, which is like, oh, that's good. I don't see any gacha either. It's like Warframe. Yeah. So I don't know when I'm gonna try it. I'll probably get Core to try it in a little bit. I want her to focus on Final Fantasy, though. We're like a year overdue for Final Fantasy. And I told her very sternly, like, Dawntrail coming out is the best time to play it, because everyone's going to be subbed and playing Final Fantasy. Which is like, you know, good thing for First Ascendant that there's not much competition with Dawntrail. There's not much overlap in the fan bases, right? It's not like World of Warcraft and Final Fantasy coming out at the same time. It's not like Helldivers 2 update and First Ascendant coming out at the same time. This game will be pretty hard, though. How am I supposed to play this with one hand? Neeland, who was the tall cutie that was walking with you yesterday? Yesterday. Was Cairo with us yesterday? Me? Okay. No? I didn't think you were, but I'm like, hang on. I'm joking, it was Monday? I know, I'm just trying to remember who was with us. What did they look like? Like, what was their hair color and outfit like? We had Logitech with us. We had, Ellie with us at the end. We had Como with us. Pink and blue hair. Pink and blue. Maybe that was Ellie? They weren't walking, but they were there at the end. I feel like I'm just mind blanking on somebody. We had Bits with us. Maybe that was Como? Como hung out with us after the walk. Actually, now that I think about it, Como hung out with us after the walk, and then she stole Freya, and neither of them came back for the nap. What the hell? Also noticed the rank up master in this game. Oh boy, was that annoying in Warframe. I don't know, pink and blue. I'm thinking maybe it was Ellie at the end, but... exclusive naps. Wait. Is this Argus? I'm actually gonna ban you, Cairo. I'm actually gonna, like, Homer Simpson Bart strangle you. Just, why are you little... I need a drink. It is cute that Freya is walking with you, Elin. I know. I know. Anytime somebody tells me, like, hey, I went and got a treadmill, or I had one in the house that I haven't used in a while, and then you're making me want to use it more, my heart fucking melts. That's like, you can't tell me this. It's too much. Aw. It's too much. There was a Capcom convention yesterday. Capcom Next. Super glad I got into it, mister. You can't... oh my god, I love you. Have fun doing walkies with you. I also have fun doing walkies with you. There was a Capcom convention yesterday. Or showcase. I don't know. Capcom Next. It really didn't show much. Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster. Yay. Resident Evil 7 Biohazard gameplay overview. Resident Evil 7 Biohazard iPhone, iPad, and Mac release. Resident Evil 9 confirmed in dev is all that mattered to me. Kunitsugami Path of the Goddess had gameplay showcase. It also showed Kunitsugami Path of the Goddess X Okami collab. So if you play the demo, you will unlock Okami stuff for Kunitsugami. Yay. And then X Defiant. Yay. I didn't really care about any of these things, so it was just like, okay. Cool, I suppose. Nito Toledo Burrito and Shoni Monster Hunter. Hi, Logitech. Oh my notes messed up. I did see another video game trailer. It's one I've talked about before. It's a game called Thank Goodness You're Here. It's from the makers of Untitled Goose Game, which is a very silly and very ridiculous game. But, Thank Goodness You're Here comes out August 1st. So that has a release date now. Logitech. They did the shaman changes. I haven't looked over Elemental or Resto yet, but I did look at enhancement. Kinda neat. Kinda like, ooh, interesting. Enhancement Shaman is like a class I'm very interested in playing in War Within, because that was the last thing I played on retail. That was my character for Amir Drasil. Unfortunately, that was the one they were like, enhancement we're happy with, so we're going to change that one the least. They basically shuffled talents around, gave them their buff. I haven't looked at Elemental at all. Ah. I wish they had fixed Maelstrom. Because that's what I see most shamans complaining about. Is, Maelstrom can hold up to 10 stacks. And in the past, it would only use up to 5. So you had this window of... You're not potentially losing stacks. But you're not wasting stacks. So, like, but now... because it can go up to 10 and use up to 10... It's like, you could wait to be at 10 stacks and then get some more, but lose them because they just go away. Because you're capped. Or, you use them at like 7 to 9 stacks. Which means you waste more globals throughout the fight. Which is like, ugh. Just bring it back to, you know, you can only use 5 at a time. But no. They didn't want to do that. I don't know. I'm kind of trying to nail it down to like 1 tank, 1 healer, 1 range DPS, and 1 melee DPS. For healers, I'm looking at Druid and Priest. And those 2 are interesting to me. But I'm like, probably not going to play a healer. Even those 2 are like, eh. I'd be way more interested in Discipline or Mistweaver, but I'm bad at the way those play. For tank, Vengeance, Demon Hunter, and Prot Warrior, and I'm probably going to play Prot Warrior. For melee, there's Ret Paladin is interesting, Fury Warrior is interesting, Enhancement Shaman is interesting, maybe Feral Druid is interesting. Euland, where's the cute fireball? They are probably at work today. They are not able to haunt me this time. Tuesdays usually go slow. Usually Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Everybody's able to be here more so. I don't know why people are able to be here on Monday. But a lot of the community is able to show up on Monday. Tuesday, it feels like that's when a lot of people's work week really starts. And they can't come by. Ranged, I'm probably going to play Arcane Mage. But I'm looking at Affliction Warlock. Looking at Balanced Druid. I guess I'm looking at Elemental Shaman. I really should just get the beta so I can try all this stuff out, but... I will wait for pre-patch. I gotta play Final Fantasy right now anyway. I did a bunch of recording in Star Wars this morning. I haven't seen the Fireball in a while. The Fireball was here yesterday. I think? I'm pretty sure they were. I did a bunch of recording this morning for Star Wars. I'm recording Balmora. God. Videos are so long to record in Star Wars. These zones are so fucking big after the first 4. The first 4 were nice, compact, and easy. Now they're fucking giant. Every video is gonna be like around 2 hours. Maybe a few of them are gonna be exceptions, like Quesh. But that's like a very small planet. Most of them, they're gonna be 2 hours. I could see Hoth being 3 fucking hours. I remember seeing Pixel at the end yesterday. Balmora has been a bitch to record. I've only had problems with one zone. It's just so long. One of the sections, and there's like 9 sections by the way, but one of the sections was like 36 minutes long. And it was just like, oh god. This is so long. I've been talking about games for a while. Let's go over an actual news story. I saw a green text story. This guy, he's staying at home, not doing anything, no job, no employment, no not going to school. He decides, you know what, I need to stop being lazy, I need to get off my ass. I need to do something with my life. Signs up for community college. He signs up to go into classes because he knows if he does online classes, he's just going to slack off. So he goes into online classes. He's there and nobody is like mean to him. Women don't start talking about feminist woke stuff right away. They're just normal people. There's other people that are like bald or have a weak chin, and they're socializing fine. They're able to talk to people just fine. Everybody's super nice to him. At one point, he asked to sit with a group when working on a project, and they welcome him in, and they're like, yeah, you can sit with us, dude, no problem. And he just gets along with them. They're super nice. He's actually making friends with them. And after all this, he's like, guys, did 4chan fucking lie to me? Normies are nice. What the fuck? Like, this guy went into it thinking 4chan was just, like, right on everything. Like, he just took it at face value. And so he thought, like, all women were feminists. He thought if you were, like, balding or had a weak chin, you were viewed as, like, an inferior male or something. And so he went in with turbo incel mindset. Just like, ugh, I have to deal with normies. And then they were just nice to him. They were just like, hey, dude, how's your day? Yeah, come sit with us. How you liking the subject matter? I'm struggling with it a little bit, but I've got it after some reading. And he's just like, I don't understand. They're supposed to be hateful creatures. Absolutely fucking wild to me. I mean, maybe it shouldn't be that wild. Some people just, I don't know. They're terminally online, right? They see something and they're like, this is how it is in all situations. They lack perspective, right? And this guy sounds young. He was fresh out of high school going to community college, right? So he would have been like 18, 19 years old. You know, definitely new to the ways of the world. Just that he ends his story with like, did 4chan fucking lie to me? Is this what normies are really like? Oh, Mr. Beast made news again. Mr. Beast did a video where he built 100 houses in Jamaica and gave them away. He just gave the houses to people after building them. Because apparently Jamaica has a large problem with unsuitable housing. They have a lot of houses that they're just kind of torn down. They're just kind of like falling apart, or shacks, like makeshift houses that literally someone just built. Hi, Star. Not like professionally built. I'm gonna you. Yeah, Star? I'll thank you for it. So Mr. Beast goes to Jamaica, builds 100 houses. You go to California and do that for the huge homeless population? Well, he did this for Jamaica, right? Like, he could do it anywhere, right? But he did it, he chose Jamaica for this video. Twitter is upset with him. Twitter is like, ugh, there goes Mr. Beast and his white savior complex again. And it's like, what? And they're like, look at him, standing there so racist, thinking he's a benevolent savior because he's white and they're not. He looks like he's about to take out a whip. It's just like, what the actual fuck are you talking about? People hate Mr. Beast, and it is wild. Just how unfounded it is. I didn't like Mr. Beast because of the whole VR chat thing. I've talked about this a few times. I didn't like him because of the VR chat thing. That was less a him thing and more of his team thing. And that was less of, like, their personal character and more of them growing as content creators and, like, underestimating things. Right? Shit happens. Whatever. Well, it's his money. I find it really hard to hate a guy that's like, I donated 100 wells. I donated 100 houses. I funded cleaning up the ocean. I organized planting 1 trillion trees. Like, it's just really hard to hate a guy doing this stuff and, like, feel like you're not a piece of shit. To some extent, people are like, he's doing it for the views. He's doing it for the clout. He's doing it to, like, take advantage of people and, like, exploit them. And it's like, motherfucker, he made a video about making 1,000 people who are blind have vision again. Do you really think they feel exploited? Do you really think they're like, ugh, yeah, I can see now, but, like, he only did it for his YouTube channel. I wish he didn't do it at all, personally. Like, nobody is sitting there like that. Complaining about Mr. Beast doing all this stuff is just such a, like, bro, stop hating, get over yourself. I don't know where it comes from. I don't know how you can see Mr. Beast doing all this stuff and just get mad about it. Like, how do you morally rationalize seeing someone donate 100 houses and go, ugh, he's such a bad person? It's just insane. I don't know. There's people like that in the world. And I don't fucking get it. Beast is doing what actual government should be doing, but nope. He's doing what actual government should be doing. He's doing what, like, a lot of billionaires and millionaires should be doing. It's crazy to me that, like, there aren't more billionaires who are like, hey, I have all this money. I want people to like me. I can buy that and give them stuff they need. So, like, doling out houses, wells with clean water, cleaning up the ocean. Like, what the fuck are these billionaires doing, hoarding all this money? Why the fuck are they building these super mega yachts? Like, so dumb. Looks like Frey doesn't have any kind of tracking to see her move. Yeah, she doesn't. She's on desktop. Play VRC on desktop, so no trackers. Yeah, Nick, I just let people join however they want. And so, you know, if they want to lay down and snore in front of me, they're fucking welcome to. Hi, Fox Tato. Just remember they didn't become billionaires by being considerate to their fellow humans. No, that's a great point, Fox Tato. Held a message. Hold on, wait. Deny. Most people become billionaires by exploiting other people. But I don't know. You'd feel like at some point you'd be like, we made it, I don't need more. Fox Tato, funny story about you. About a month or two ago, I look at Chatterino for my chat logs. And so that's where I see chat talking. And I had accidentally opened LoFam's log, because I can see his chat in my chatterino. And I saw you talking there. And I was like, hi, Fox Tato, good morning. Wait. And then I went back to my chat and I was like, Fox Tato's not here. Fox Tato is in LoFam stream. I'm just fucking stupid. And so now your name sticks out to me because I always think of, that's the person that I said hi to. And they weren't here at all. It all started with giving 10 grand to a bum on the road. Ah. LoFam's been doing his special event stuff. I don't know if I want to see him get back into Final Fantasy. It just came out, right? And so everybody's like playing Final Fantasy 14. And I've watched LoFam play it in the past, but he is such... I'm not going to say controversial. But he is such a differing take from most people on it. It's like, oh boy. Here's a cool story I saw. There's this guy, he makes YouTube videos and TikToks, and it's basically him cleaning overgrown lawns. So you guys know these, like, power wash videos. This guy finds a lawn that's overgrown. He mows it, weed whacks it, power washes the sidewalk that has been overgrown, cleans it up real nice. And he usually does this for free, posts it to YouTube, and people like these videos. No, LoFam is talking about quitting streaming again? Oh no. I would like to see you with trackers one day, Freya. I just saw LoFam ended his events early, but I don't know why. So he's been doing the Burbathon, but I think it has breaks. I think it's not like a continuous subathon. It's like we're doing these more unique streams until the timer runs out. So it's not like, hey, so long as there's a timer, we're live. The timer just gets paused when he's not live. I don't know if he just cut the Burbathon totally short, or if he's just like, hey, we're done for the day and we'll be back tomorrow. Now, he stopped doing them 2 days ago? Oh. I don't know about that. Very poor. Sorry about that, Freya. Yeah, last I saw he was playing Final Fantasy VII. I had fun watching. Oh god, I'm thinking back to like 4 years ago. I'm only gonna tell it when he's here. It feels weird to talk about when he's not here. That's cool, oh, no worries. Anyway, so this guy, his name is Spencer. He makes videos of mowing, weed whacking, and power washing people's front yards and backyards, cleaning up their house, and he does it for free, posts it to YouTube and TikTok, advertises his company. Really cool dude. His name is Spencer. He did one house where he saw this house, and it was very overgrown, and so he just, he starts clearing it out. Nobody was living there, so he just starts mowing it. While mowing it, he finds a cat in the grass. Just a cat laying there. And the cat is not, like, leaving. It's not scared of the lawnmower. And so he like, he pets the cat, checks it out. And he sees that the cat is actually really hurt. Under one of its legs, one of its limbs, it's like really infected and has a wound. And so he's like, "Ooh, this is bad." So he calls around some animal shelters. He's like, "Hey, I'm mowing a lawn. I found this injured cat. Can I take it in? You take care of it?" And this one shelter, their name was Edgar and Ivy's Cat Sanctuary. They're like, "Yeah, take the cat in." And so he brings the cat in. And They clean the cat up, take care of it. The cat's gonna be fine. And he's like, wow, this place is really cool. I'm gonna mention it in one of my videos, because I do TikTok and YouTube stuff of cleaning, you know, homes up. I'm really happy that you guys took this cat. So I'm gonna shout you out on my TikTok, and, you know, maybe you'll get like $10,000. I've got a pretty cool community. And the woman running the shelter was like, dude, $10,000 would be life-changing for this shelter. Because the shelter was actually not doing so well. They were about to close. They were like 2 months away from closing. Well, he posts about them on their TikTok, on his TikTok and YouTube. Hey, guys, I found this cool charity. They helped this cat. Go and donate to them. They donated $185,000. So now, this charity is like funded for years to come. They've saved like 620 more cats. They've expanded their services a little bit so they can help more. And it was just this really cool, like, humans coming together. This guy, who's already being cool and cleaning people's yards for free, finds a cat, brings him to a cat shelter, where they treat the cat for free. And, like, just a whole bunch of, like, humanity being awesome coming together. As you can see, Eland, I'm kind. You can be kind. I love his videos. I think more often than not, you're a little tactless, Nick. But you can be kind. I know overall you're a good bean. Very satisfying for the OCD. Ewan, do you like libraries? Not particularly. I don't dislike libraries. Are you gonna send me library porn? I did something similar for an elderly man. It was very sweet. DMs? Let's see. No dick sucking in the library. Oh, that last picture you sent me, I'd forgotten about it. That just looks like my character. So lewd. What do you guys think about that? So, like, if somebody sees a character like your OC, or you see a character like someone's OC, do you send that off, or is that weird? So when people find stuff that looks like my OC, I like it when they send it to me. But I've known some people where it's like, hey, I saw this and it looks like your OC, but they're like, it's not me. Don't send this, it's not me. Where do you guys fall on that? I need a drink. I feel like this doesn't happen much for Cairo, because they have very unique colors for their hair, with the orange and blue. Although, I'm wondering if someone has ever, like... Here's a commission idea, Cairo. Your character in, like, a whole football outfit for the Chargers, because their colors are orange and blue, right? That's such a dumb idea. Here's a less happy story. Not that it's a particularly unhappy story, but... like 10, 12 years ago, there was a League of Legends player that I watched a lot, and this is how I got good at the game. I say good at the game. This is how I improved at League of Legends. But basically, his name was Lol Geronimo. And this guy, he would stream. He was an 80 carry main. He thought he was like the best Draven in the world, or in NA. And there was one other player, I think it was Tyler, who he was always like, this guy's probably better than me. But he would play AD carry. And on his stream, he was very wholesome. He was very nice. He was very, very positive. Maybe someone made a Tide Pod chant that looks like Cairo. One of the things that I learned from him that I, like, really took away was punish mistakes. So, like, if a Blitzcrank shoots out a hook and they miss, well, that hook is going to be on cooldown for, like, 18 seconds. So you can punish them in that time. If a Blitzcrank misses a hook, you need to, like, fucking run up on him and do some damage. Especially if you're playing, like, Sona, Morgana, Soraka, you have nothing to fear because he can't hook you. So if he runs at you, you just run away. But, like, you can just fucking treat the lane like it's yours in that time frame of them missing cooldowns because they can't do shit. And so that was, like, one of the big things I learned from him, and that fucking helped me immensely as a support main. I'd watch him all the time. I was getting a lot better at support in just League of Legends in general because of him. And then I saw someone else playing a game where he was on their team, but he wasn't streaming. He was just, like, in their game. And he was the most toxic motherfucker I had ever seen. He was, like, throwing out slurs, swearing the whole time. Just nasty. He was such a nasty person. Completely different from how he was on stream. And I saw this and it was like, oh, dude. I don't want to watch this guy if he's fucking like that. And so I unfollowed. And I stopped watching him. And every now and then I'd see his name come up and it was just like, oh, I remember that guy. Oh yeah, he's still a piece of shit. Well, I saw a video of him come up today. It was a 15-minute game he played. And apparently he was streaming this. Apparently he doesn't give a fuck about how people know him as on stream. And he just full mask off. Full toxicity now. He was streaming. And, loses a fight 1v1. Not 1v1. At level 1. It was 2v2. He dies. The enemy AD carry dies. And from that, he's like, okay, well, was that worth it? I don't know. We got their summoners. Would have been fine if our support wasn't AFK. But whatever. He doesn't get the kill, by the way. His support got the kill. He's 0-1. He dies at level 2. He's like, okay, that would have been fine, but my Rakan's an idiot. I don't know why he was running around there. And then he comes back, dies at level 3. Okay, so that was my bad. That was my bad because I assumed my support was competent and not an R-word slur. And, like, he just starts throwing out slurs and being so passive-aggressive. Not even passive-aggressive. Just, like, he's doing the thing where he's like, this is my fault because I expect people to be as good as me. Who is that streamer? Lol Geronimo. He's a League of Legends streamer named Geronimo. Hi, Kodiak. And he's like, you know, I just expected this guy to not be trash, to not be a slur word. But, you know, that's my mistake. That's on me for assuming, you know, the best in people. It's like, oh yeah, you're such a saint, dude. He gets to the point where he's like, I'm just gonna soft in. I'm not running it down, but, you know, I'm just gonna go mid and die. And then I'll go top and die. Because that saves the team effort. We could probably win this game if we try hard. If we tried really hard, but it's not worth it, right? You know, it's just better to lose this game, take the negative 18, and win the next 2 games. So, like, if I just die and soften, you know, that tells my team to not have hope so that they don't need to waste their time trying on this game. It's like, what is he fucking talking about? Oh, him, Lamau, he's a joke. He only knows how to do Draven. I don't think he's a bad player. I think he's maybe a little aggressive. And he struggles to see what he does wrong. I used to watch him when I didn't know how toxic he was. Because on his streams, he used to be very wholesome, very positive. And I learned a lot about support from him. And, you know, he is a Masters player. He isn't bad. He's just so, like, oh, I'm 0-5? Let me jump through these hoops to explain why it's not my fault and why my support is an idiot. It's just so wild. Now, this was funny because literally the day before, I was talking to Farisu about toxic communities. She showed me a video of like the most toxic Mythic Plus group she'd ever seen. And that this YouTuber would review. So this YouTuber, he's like a Mythic Plus streamer. He regularly clears like plus 25s. He's really fucking good at the game. And people will send in footage of their group running Mythic Plus, and he will analyze it. He'll be like, this is what this person did wrong. This person here did this wrong. This person should be doing this. You know, overall, this person's at fault. This person did right. This person's really good. But somebody sent in this footage. This streamer was playing World of Warcraft. And the reason I bring up World of Warcraft is because I'm a firm believer that while WoW is a good game, I think they have the most toxic community. I think the player base of WoW that you meet in pugs, in LFRs, and dungeons are some of the worst degenerates online you'll ever meet on the internet. I think it's way worse than League of Legends. But like everybody remembers League of Legends is like the worst community ever. But this video I watched, I didn't watch it with Farisu. She watched it and sent it to me and I watched it. It's this Shadow Priest. He's forming a Mythic Plus group. It's an 11. So not a hard key by some of the people in this group. A Holy Priest and a Blood DK join. And then the streamer joins, who's recording it. He's an Enhancement Shaman. And I think there's also an Evoker. They join in right from the get-go. The Holy Priest is just trying to kill everyone. He's literally life gripping them into stuff to get them killed. And then they're pulling extra mobs throughout the whole time. They die like, they have like 5 extra deaths, but they're totally gonna time it. They're way on time. They get to the final boss and they keep trying to kill the shaman. And they get him killed. And then they battle res him and he just doesn't take it. And they start blaming him. They're like, why didn't you take the res, dude? We could have killed it if you took the res. He's like, why would I res when you're just trying to kill me? Like, you're literally griefing me, pulling me into mechanics with life grip. And, like, the other 2 members, like, they didn't understand. They thought the shaman was griefing. Because they haven't been paying attention to what this Holy Priest is doing. They looked up the logs for this Holy Priest and this Blood DK. These 2 toxic shitters. And these guys have, like, a really high Mythic Plus score. They're clearing, like, 19s regularly. So for them to be, like, doing an 11, they are specifically, like, doing low keys and trying to troll them by getting people killed. Like, they're literally just trying to go in and ruin people's keys. And blame them, and it's just like, dude, what the fuck? That is some toxic-ass shit if ever I've seen it. And so I watched a super toxic League video and a super toxic WoW video yesterday. Is it time for Stardew yet? I want to play Stardew, guys. I've started setting up my Mystic trees. I want my forest of Mystic trees already. I want a forest of Mystic trees. I want a tapper on each one. And I want everything fucking covered in mushroom stumps. Just a little bit more. God, I know. We start at 6. That's in 8 hours. 10k points left. Oh yeah. I'm not gonna have a new beach video. I keep saying I'll do a Mirdrasil and I never fucking do it. For Dragonflight beaches. 100% the worst place on the internet. least with something like EVE Online, you know to expect the backstabbings. Don't fall asleep, Fish. Fishy's going to be fine. She was playing Ale Tavern with Soul, Smug, and Violet yesterday. I went to sleep with all 3 of them on my monitors. Soul wasn't streaming. So on my left monitor was Spacefish. My middle monitor was Smug. My right monitor was Violet. And when I woke up, they had all raided into the same person. I was like, what the huh? What's happening? We'll work for a few hours. Then gonna take a 4-hour nap and then play Stardew? Hell yeah. I trust you, Spacefish. I trust you. I do think it is gonna be a short day today. I think we're only doing 3 hours. Because people, I think Shine in particular is like, there is Final Fantasy stuff to do. And I think Aiko is gonna be in the same boat. I'm definitely okay with it being a short day, because, you know, I've got family visiting. My goal for today is do our stream, shower, go hang out with family until 6. Do Stardew, finish Stardew, and go hang out with family more. I actually don't know what they're doing today. I don't know if they're, like, going out to town or not. So, if they do, and nobody's here between the walk and Stardew, I'll try and finish that Balmora video I was recording. Get that out on YouTube. Maybe play some Final Fantasy. It's so hard to play Final Fantasy in the day. It's so hard to, like, oh, it's 3 p.m., let's play some Final Fantasy. Because that means sitting through a 2,000 queue. That's like a minimum hour. That takes so long. I'm excited for Stardew, though. Even if it's short, I'm very excited for it. My money is going to start ramping so hard. I planted all my Mystic trees. They're fertilized. They're going to start growing. They're going to start turning into the big, blue, beautiful trees and printing money. What I need is clay. I need a shit ton of clay. Which I think everybody has clay, so I can just buy some. I think I can also... Oh, now that we have Ginger Island, I can just get a shit ton there. I don't need to buy any from anybody. I saw a trailer for a game called Transformers Galactic Trials. I'm gonna be honest, this game looked kind of dumb. It's a Transformers game. And basically, it's fucking Hot Wheels. Hi, Ellie. You turn into their, like, alt mode, their vehicle, and you race along a track. And then you get to a point and you turn into their bot mode. And it becomes a shooter. And it just constantly switches between Hot Wheels and, like, Call of Duty. And you're an Autobot or a Decepticon. It's just like... Both modes look lackluster. It looks like they're just trying to combine the two and, like, be like, whoa, you're doing this and this. What a crazy mixture of genres. But both modes just look so lackluster. I love the Hot Wheel game for the 64. I think I played it a little bit, but I never owned it. Well, here's a nice story. The US is building a bike path. It's gonna go from Washington to Washington, D.C. It is a nationwide bike path. It's gonna be 3,700 miles. And it's 55% complete so far. It's called the Great American Rail Trail. That sounds fucking cool. Do I see myself ever going on it? No. My god, no. But it sounds cool. A bike path? Just fucking make trains Pixel! This isn't competing with cars. It's a bike path. This is for, like, walking and hiking and riding bikes, you fucking... I'm gonna fucking... Florida daycare lady, this alpaca. Go back on vacation, Pixel. Go back on vacation. You're late. Hi, Proxy. Bike path? You mean roads? No, I don't mean a road. This bike path is late. I tune in for a little bit, Proxy, but then I'm like, I don't want to see spoilers. So I end up closing it. Not closing it, but minimizing it. But now I'm like, oh, I miss him. Your scarf is late? My scarf is not late. How to assert lane dominance? Proxy. The US is making a bike path from Washington to Washington, D.C. It's gonna be 3,700 miles long. Proxy hug 2,000 and late. Today is gonna be just random stuff, so should be spoiler light now? Okay. Fuck that. What do you mean, fuck that? Don't you think that's cool? I think it's cool, Proxy. You know what I want, guys? After this walk, I want to get more lasagna. It's cool, but I'm not using it. I'm not using it either. Maybe if I ever hit the point where it's like, you know, oodles and oodles of money, it's like, you know what, I feel like biking. Like let's say my dad was like, you want to go ride the Great American Rail Trail? And I'm like, money is no issue. I could see myself doing it, yeah. I want to ride trains. I also want us to become a train nation. I am a big advocate for trains. I think it's the funniest thing ever that anytime they run logistics simulations through computers, they're like, what would be the most efficient way to move people and freight around the nation? And it always comes out trains. Even when they're like, no, not trains. Don't do trains. The computer modules will always be like, it's still trains. Trains are the best thing ever. They're like, shit. This cutie eating lasagna. They have the Katy Trail in Missouri? They do. Woo, trains mentioned. What do you mean trains mentioned? Pixel, you're the one who brought up trains. What? What? Guys, I feel like I'm going insane. I'm literally just imagining an alpaca, just like his eyes looking in two different directions. And he just goes, boo, bikes, trains are better. Wait, actually, was Proxy the one? No, Pixel didn't mention trains. No, Pixel did mention trains. It was Pixel. Eyes looking in different directions. Boo, bikes, trains are better. And then I start talking about trains. And he just goes, woo, trains mentioned. And it's like, what is wrong with you? It's scenic and unless not maintained safe? Pixel moment for real, holy shit, Keck, you mentioned trains? No, you did, Pixel. You literally brought trains up. You were the first one to mention trains here. I'm talking about a bike path. I'm talking about a nationwide, coast-to-coast, Washington to Washington, D.C., 3,700-mile-long bike path. At no point do I mention trains. I thought this was going to be a wholesome, happy story. I thought nobody's going to have a problem with a fucking bike path. Who in their right mind would have a problem with a bike path? It's a bike path. Proxy. Roxy, have you seen anything about First Descendant? That seems like a game you might really like. It's got very unfortunate time coming out. I feel like all hype is kind of dead for it, and like despite I've been watching it, it's coming out at a time where I'm just like, I don't have time or care about this right now. But it looks really good. I was watching Leaflet play it this morning. It literally just looks like Warframe, but grounded. With the different, like, exosuits that you can use. And different abilities they give. But very much like, I don't know, Destiny gameplay? Me and Sleepy's played Alpha and Beta? Oh, hell yeah. Did you like it? Pixel just has Alzheimer's, Young. Oh my god, Bestie, hi. I call it Destiny X Warframe. Yeah, it looks good to me. I know there's 14 characters. I haven't gone through the characters. I know there's a bunny. I know there's a water girl. It's okay, just bad timing. I think it's still gonna do fine. Because, like, it's a solid game. I think it's gonna do well. And it's not like there's, like, massive competition between Final Fantasy and Last Descendant, right? In our circle, there kind of is. Their cash shop is extremely overpriced. I heard that it's overpriced, but I heard that it's all optional. There's no gacha. And it's mostly like Warframe in that you can just play free to play. If it's not trains, I don't like insert infrastructure. What if the infrastructure was alpacas, Pixel? What if the infrastructure of a city was completely alpaca based? Would you hate it then? I could just read out what Bit said there, but I need to read it out in his accent. Pixel, aren't you part of a big train? My accent? Yeah. Yeah, if I just say proxy and I read out what you do, then that's going to be proxy thinking I'm talking to. So I need to read it in your accent so that proxy knows it's coming from you. Proxy, oui, oui. What the fuck was that? Theano? I don't know where this joke is going, Bits. Question mark? Question mark? I'm gonna get it. Are you making me fucking French? Whoa. I would never do that. That was clearly... Is there any other language that says oui, oui? Bits, that was clearly Tagalog. And I think you need to spend more time with Filipino individuals. I can recommend a few. If you cannot tell the difference in thought. What the fuck am I saying? What if someone in here had French heritage? We'd say sorry to them. Bitch, my ex speaks Tagalog. Oui, oui. And I was just with Toll. Does Toll speak Tagalog? I thought Toll speaks Thai. She's not from the Philippines. Where my apology? Oh no, it's not an apology, Ellie. It's pity. Like, sorry you're French. Sorry you have that in you. If I recall, she speaks some? I see. I didn't know that. Oh, thank you, I'm working on it. That would be me? Freya, no. Don't... In Toll's line of work, Tagalog heck. I can only curse in it. I wouldn't be surprised if she spoke multiple languages. I see. I just remember Toll is Thai. I remember Ashunera stopping by, and he's Thai. And that was when I learned that Ashunera was from Thailand. And so then anytime, like, Ashunera would come up in discussion, I would intentionally throw out that he was Thai. Somebody would be like, Ashu. And they'd be like, oh, Ashunera, the Thai guy? And they'd be like, what? Ashu isn't Thai. He's German. And I was like, no, I'm pretty sure he's from Thailand. And they're like, no, he's German. What are you talking about? And I would try to get them to like bet on it. I'd be like, let's bet a leak skin. Let's bet one of us, like, you know, admitting their undying love for the other. You know, let's bet this. And like we'd go to Ashu's stream, and they'd be like, Ashu, you're German, right? And he's like, no, I live in Germany, but I'm from Thailand. That was an awful Ashunera impression. And they'd be like, what the fuck? And I'd be like, pay up, motherfucker. Hi. A few of my coworkers speak Tagalog. They get bonus money for being proficient in it. Ashu is stinky. Lamau the Gaslighter. Someone would like to throw out that I'm black? Why? Bits is weeb. The speakers of Tagalog pronounce it Tagalog, but Tagalog is the English way. You know, fun fact. Kidnapping Star? No! Star, come here. Do you know about the vehicle down there? There's a little shuttle you can take down there and drive around. I don't think chat will be able to see it. It's in the blue. Oh no. It's inside the station, Star. One of my mutuals retweeted one of your pics, hello. Small world moment, forgot who it was though. Uh-oh. Which account was it from, Cairo? Was it the aesthetic cool VR chat pics, or was it the XX exhibits account? What do you mean, uh-oh? Huh? Oh, am I not supposed to talk about that, Bits? There's no second account. Hi, Loomis. Yeah, Ellie did it better. My second account is in my bio? What did you name your second account? Do you have a not safe for work account that's XX exhibits? Because that's fucking perfect in my eyes. Oh, my second account? I don't think you have a second account, Ellie. I think it was the normal one. You can pay $20 to Bitcraft to be included in every alpha test before the launch. I don't want to be in any alpha tests. I'm the absolute worst with beta test, Loomis. Because anything I accomplish in the beta, I feel like I don't need to do it again when the game comes out and it gets wiped. This happened in Guild Wars 2. I leveled up a thief. And then when the actual game came out and I didn't have that thief anymore, I couldn't level one because I felt like I had already leveled a thief. So even though I really wanted to play thief and that was the character that I'm like, this is my main, this is what I play the most, I didn't fucking have one. And I could not bring myself to level one. It's just the alt for venting and stuff. I'll use my second account, Emo Bisu. I have a second account. What, you mean you're bad at beta tests? You're like, personification of beta, what do you mean? Alright, fair enough, that has a good reason. It drives me nuts, Loomis, because I really want to play betas. I keep looking at the War Within beta, and I really want to play it. I really want to test a lot of the classes. But I'm just... I don't want to play them a lot and then feel like, oh, well, now I can't play them when the game comes out. Revendreth is a little bit long to get. Bits looking Discord cry. I think this is like 54, 58 minutes. This was the 4th video we recorded. Oh, you play beta as a class you don't want to play when it comes out? Well, the problem is that, like... Oh, Star found it. I'm not really... I don't want to play beta to play those classes. I just want to, like, test the new stuff. I don't know. I'd probably be fine with the War Within. Hell yeah. We can't see the car. Well, I can see the car, but chat can't see the car. Well, let's just turn the mask on. Go have fun. You can land on, like, any of these ships, by the way. I don't think you can go in them, though. I feel like maybe that was a mistake. This is somebody who, like, they love every little toy and playing with stuff, and I just gave them a fucking car. Oh my god, that's a cool map. This map, I love this map. What's the name of it? It is called... Scarlet Monarch. MKII. MK2. It was in a... It was a space world that was suggested for, like, a space contest thing. It's a really fucking cool map. Yeah, so with War Within... I don't know, I want to get on and test the classes, but I don't want to pay extra money for that. I can just do that when pre-patch comes out. I just gotta wait a month or two. It's not like a beta where I'm gonna be, like, leveling up a character. If I leveled up a character in War Within. If I, like, went through all the questing zones on, let's say a mage, I wouldn't want to do it again on that mage. So I could do it on a character I'm not really interested in playing, but, like... Oh yeah, I knew he was working on that. I don't know. There's also just other things to do with it at this time right now, Loomis. I suddenly have a lot of, like, walking videos to make. I need to make the new Final Fantasy walking videos. I have one more continent of WoW to do. And I don't want too long between Kalimdor and Eastern Kingdoms. And then I've also started Star Wars. And that has, like, 17 zones. And I have started the 7th one. Oh my god, this area? I like this area, Cairo. This is Revendreth, right? This is... Dude, Cairo. The fucking reveal at the end? Hi, Harry. The fucking reveal at the end? Where, like... Denathrius is just holding the prince by the fucking throat. And he's just like, look. And the fucking, like, half the planet, or half the island just breaks apart behind him and anima pours into the maw. That shit was so good. Oh my god, I was watching a mandatory lecture video in my work. And they were talking about mental health and use acronym Wellness Action Plan, or WAP. And they kept saying shit like, keep your WAP close to you at all times for mental health reasons. Oh my god. That's incredible. On Argus, Harry. Yo. We really got Revendreth at 3.5. It's fine. It's fine. Revendreth isn't too long. I don't think it's over an hour. At my work, it's wireless access point. God, Ellie. I wish you'd help me with my wireless access point after stream. It's just so problematic. I don't know what I'm saying. I do every day. Oh my goodness. Today will be no different. Today will be different. We're not napping after stream today. The best thing is that video is maybe a month old. So they have no excuse to use that acronym. Goddamn boomers. Get a bucket and a mop for this wireless access point. Fuck. I always think of the Weird Al video. With the, what was it? What was the line? Some Lysol, some Comet. I got a mop and it's got your name on it. What? I'm just kidding, dog on it. Oh. Unless you're gonna do it. Careful not to breathe the fumes. I don't remember the rest of the song. I don't even remember which song that is. But it's a song about, like, cleaning a dirty house. Huh? Ah. Do I have any more stories? Lenovo has made a cool laptop. So Lenovo has made a laptop where the top screen is transparent. It is literally just a glass pane. And that is the top of the laptop. The bottom half is where all the circuitry is. The top half is just a glass pane. And that is the future of laptops, everybody. How did they not catch wind of WAP? That shit shook Fox News. Some boomers just, they miss a lot. I had to explain YOLO to my parents and their friend. And so my parents, they made this friend, his name was John. And he was like, I hate working for the restaurant I'm at. The owner is incompetent. I just wish I was the one calling the shots. My parents were like, why aren't you the one calling the shots? He's like, I don't have the money to start my own business. And they were like, oh, we do. What if we start a food truck with you? You know, we do the initial investment, get some royalties, and you run a food truck. And this guy's like, oh, that's awesome. And so that goes really well. Eventually, they decide to open a restaurant. And when they're opening the restaurant, you know, he's thinking about the name, and he's like, you know, this restaurant, this whole process has been so inspirational to me. And it's really reminded me that you can't just sit on your ass and wait for things to happen to you. You gotta take initiative. You gotta be the one to make it happen. So remember, you only live once. I'm gonna name my restaurant YOLO's. And when I heard about this, I was like, you can't name it YOLO's. And they were like, what? But that's such an inspirational name. And I was like, no. You cannot name it YOLO's. YOLO's is trending right now. YOLO is trending right now as a phrase that people use when they, like, try to jump over a car. Like, YOLO is a phrase of, let's do stupid shit and get ourselves hurt. You do not want to get stuck in this trend. And he was like, oh, yeah, you're right, I don't, thanks. And he was, like, bummed out he couldn't use the name because he was so happy for it. He was, like, so happy with the name, and I was like, you can't do it, dude. You can't use that one. He was like, okay, and they went with a different name. I always looked at the screens they have in sci-fi movies, where it's just floating glass with shit on it, and all I can think of is, that looks so uncomfortable to use. Which one? Oh no, you son of a... I don't remember. Peace. It's already not trending. It's so pretty. I feel like Young Money Records has a copyright or trademark on that. Maybe not, LOL. Yeah, you don't want to do trendy stuff. That'd be like me naming a vegan restart 30 on 30. Shut your mouth, Ellie. Okay, you know what? You brought up vegans. You brought up 30-30. I'm gonna attack you a little bit. When we talked about Mr. Beast earlier, how he did the video of I built 100 houses. And I donated them to, you know, poor families in Jamaica. Twitter is upset with him, right? Twitter is like, oh, there goes Mr. Beast with his white savior complex again. You know who started this? You know who said Mr. Beast is shit and has the white savior complex? Some shitlord named the Holy Vegan. Vegans are a fucking problem. We gotta get rid of them. We gotta get rid of these cringe-ass motherfuckers. We gotta get rid of the vegans. Yep, agreed. Start with me. We're saving you for last. I want you to watch the rest of them get purged. Twitter is mad at literally everything. Their whole personality is not being happy. I really didn't like Mr. Beast for a long time. But he had like a kind of a screw up with VRChat. He made a VRChat talent show video. And his team handled it really poorly. Basically, they told 50 creators, or I think it was 30 creators, hey, we've seen some of your content, your shit is cool. In 6 months, we're gonna have a talent show. You're invited. Make the coolest animation you can. Winner gets $50,000. And so, of these 30 people, a lot of them, like, busted their ass off for 6 months. Apparently, it was really stressful, because, like, $50,000 writing on this. Some of them dropped out of college for this, because it would have been life-changing, right? Well, the talent show comes, and, like, they set aside, like, 4 hours to watch everything, which ended up not being enough. And so they only got through 18 of the 30 applicants. And then they were like, look, Mr. Beast literally has somewhere to be. He's, like, going to miss a flight, so he's got to go. And he left, and that was it. The remaining 12 didn't get to go. Imagine dropping out of college to participate in a talent show and then not even getting to, like, go. Don't drop off college for a 2% chance to get 50K? I mean, I agree. I 100% agree with you. This was a learning experience for Mr. Beast. This was like, this was like, hey, people are going to, like, they're not just gonna, you know, be working on this anyway and show up and be like, oh, hey, I, you know, was doing this anyway, so here, I'm gonna show it off. When you build a contest like this, people are going to adjust their life around it. Because 50K would have been life-changing for a lot of them. And all of them were looking at it as like, I'm not gonna win if I'm not giving it my all. If I'm going to school and trying to make an animation, I'm not gonna make something as good as if I just made it for 6 months. So, like, they literally went all in on this. Yeah, it sucks he did that. That is just cruel. I don't think the point was cruelty or maliciousness. I think he just vastly underestimated how much effort people were going to go for. He thought it was going to be, you know, people show up, they show off their little animations, he picks a winner, that person's like, oh my god, this is life-changing, thank you so much. And the 29 others, you know, clap their hands, good job, congratulations, you deserve it. That's what he thought was going to happen. Obviously, that's not what happened, because people are fucking competitive. People, like, made sacrifices to win. And, like, Mr. Beast has talked about this. He's literally like, yeah, some of my early contests, I fucked up and I see how far humans will go for stuff like this. Now, anytime he does a contest, it's like, this is a 3-day thing. You show up, you participate in the contest, you go home. You're not dropping out of college. This isn't like come back in a few months and compete. This is like a thing here. And so I remember him talking about this in one of his videos where everybody puts their hand on a jet, and the last one with their hand on the jet gets the jet. And so, like, in that scenario, like, at most, you lose, like, 2 days of time. Right? Nobody's dropping out of college for that. And he's like, this is a much better contest. Still, people complain about it, because they're like, do you know the taxes you have to pay on? It's like, dude, they're just selling the jet and, like, making $700,000. They're not just, like, life ruined by financial debt crippling them anymore. Like, that's not how it goes. I didn't like Mr. Beast because of that. How he handled the VR Chat talent show. But I'll tell you right now, it gets really fucking hard to hate someone who's like, guys, I'm gonna lead a donation project that plants 1 trillion trees throughout the world. Guys, I'm gonna give a lot of money to this company that's trying to clean up the oceans and get the plastic out of the water. Guys, I've given sight to 1,000 people for free. They're not gonna pay for anything, and now they have their eyesight restored. Guys, I've created 100 wells in this impoverished nation where they don't have access to clean water. It gets really hard to, like, be mad at somebody who just video after video does that. Well, was that a meat cube? Thank you. Let's go gambling. Let's be financially responsible. I hate gambling, which doesn't really show since I love gacha. I guess love is a strong word here. Yeah, I didn't say it was malicious, but it sure was cruel to the rest. I agree. Like, it definitely wasn't mean-spirited. It wasn't malicious. It sucked. The person I was following was one of the 12 that didn't get to go. And he was like, I fucking hate this guy. And, like, I get it. What, you mean gambling is a long-term investment? Of course it's responsible. Money ruins VR chat. I never cared about his personality or content. But his work in general helps people, so I would be dumb to hate on that. Exactly. I don't care about his videos. I don't care about, like, the content. I definitely am not a big fan of, like, how everybody tries to be Mr. Beast. And they have taken his formula and tried to adapt it to their own style. I feel like that's taken a bit of the creativity out of YouTube, because everybody's just trying to be him. But, at the end of the day, that's all taste and preference. When it actually comes to, like, what he is doing and what he's putting out in the world, holy fuck, I love him, and I'd fucking stan the guy. I'm laughing at the thing you said. It was funny about gambling. Oh, white savior, yuck. Ow. That one just looked like beeswax. Some people can't just dislike content anymore. They need to have a moral high ground for why they dislike it. Yeah. What is this, cheese? I think that's cheese. Not a big fan of Mr. Beast clones. Preach. Mr. Beeswax. What I hate the Mr. Beast clones that don't understand the point of his videos of positivity and, like, putting good into the world. I hate the fucking people that are like, we're copying Mr. Beast, but we're trying to, like, trick people into thinking we're gonna give them a bunch of money like Mr. Beast would, when really we're just pranking them. I remember one video, they went to, like, a Sam's Club, and they found a kid and his dad, and they're like, hey, we're filming a video, we're like Mr. Beast, and they're like, you're like Mr. Beast? And they're like, yeah, we're like Mr. Beast. And you've been selected. You can just take everything off the shelves you want, and anything you get in your cart at the end of a minute, we'll pay for it. And so this guy, he just starts running down the aisles, like, putting stuff in his cart, and they just left. They just left and had one of their friends... That one's meat. That looks like a cubic meatball. They just left and had one of their friends filming the guy. And, like, he did the thing, and he's like, where are they? And he went to, like, the clerk, and he's like, these guys said they paid for everything that I get in a minute. And the clerk was like, no. That's not... Oh, that's a fucking blue apple. Oh. And he was just like, what? Like, his son was so excited. He was so excited. He focused on getting toys for his son. And it was all just a silly prank. It was all just, haha, look at this fucking idiot. He actually thought we're Mr. Beast. Stop it, you is on a weight loss journey. Dude, we're having a cheat week. With my family visiting, there's gonna be way too much food being made. And it's like, oh god. I'm gonna end stream and I'm gonna go eat lasagna. I just can't even imagine being one of those Twitter freaks. They must be so fucking miserable all the time, just hating on everything they see. We cut out the middleman and gave a homeless man a haircut and $3,000 worth of illicit substances. God. Prank YouTube. Yeah. Meeting time wee wah woo. I hope it goes fast, Pixel. Yeah, it's frustrating. Ewan, what's up, Freya? You're cute. How dare you? Say nothing and don't give them an inch, Pixel. 1 hour long woo, then another one after that woo. Remember when pranks were actually funny? There was a prank channel that I really liked. And they typically had wholesome pranks, but they were like silent. I'm pretty sure most of them were staged. But I like those. I think it was like a Canadian TV show or something. I remember one of their pranks. It's a blind guy in a taxi. He's basically called a taxi and going to an area. They drop him off and it's just a burned down house. There's like a front door and a chair. And the guy's like, wait, is this your address? And the guy's like, yes, thank you. And the blind person, you know, gets out their suitcase. They walk up to the front door. And the person's like, sir, you can't go in there. And they're just like, no, this is my house. I live here. They unlock the door, go inside, sit down in the chair, and they're just like, ah. And the taxi driver's just like, what do I do? They're blind. They don't seem to know that their house is burned down. Oh, God. There was also some old prank shows that I really liked that were super fucked up. A lot of the Japanese prank shows. I remember one that was like a ski mountain. And they had a sauna area. And you go in the sauna, you sit in a massage chair. And then the massage chair ends up being like a fucking sled down the mountain. So these people are like literally naked in a towel, sliding down a ski slope on a fucking rocket chair. And it's like, wow, that is so fucked up. I remember one of the Japanese prank videos. It was like this mountain that like it had these porta potties. And people would go into the porta potties and then they would raise up above the porta potty. And so these people that are literally just pants down are just raised up on a porta potty in front of a ton of people. You cannot do that shit. I just liked watching H3H3 react to YouTube pranksters 10 years ago. Remember those old-ass TV prank shows where they built a fucking office with stage props while someone was in a porta potty? Those were some funny pranks. I remember that one, Loomis. Somebody would go in a porta potty and they would take this, it looked like a container on the outside, but then they would pick it up and like lift it in front of the porta potty, and then there'd be like a table and everybody in like office chairs. And the person would come out of the porta potty and they'd be like, excuse me, you're interrupting our meeting. That was good shit. Thighs. When Vape Nation hit, as a person who vaped, was insane. That's a name you don't hear often these days. I put on their podcast to do house chores. I used to listen to their podcast when they started, but after a while I kind of lost interest. Yeah, a lot of their content is kind of same, sadly, but I still enjoy it sometimes. I'm glad Ethan is mentally better. The podcast I like is Trash Taste. That's my group. Yeah? Star is so fucking cute. Tony Hawk has a podcast too. I mean, so like 4 or 5 years ago, long-form content just became the meta, and like podcasts just took the fuck off. When YouTube switched their monetization to being about watch time, it was like podcasts are just so easy to do. Set up a studio, maybe have some editing, but other than that, it's just, you know, a bunch of dudes, bunch of people just talking. And it's real easy to bang out 2 hours a week for a podcast. And that is, like, exactly what the YouTube algorithm wants. Oh yeah, there was a bit of drama about Trash Taste Podcast saying visual novels should be shorter. Everybody has a podcast at this point. So somebody I watch for news now and then is Rev Says Desu. I don't always agree with his takes. I think he's very fucking biased. I think he's very aggressive. But I use him to, like, get news on stuff. And he was like, the Trash Taste guys, you know, have gone too far. And I was like, oh shit. What is he going to talk about with the Trash Taste guys? And then he's just like, well, apparently they have trash taste because they said light novels are too long. And I was like, that's it? That's all? Like, what? That's, like, it's a stupid take, but yeah, who cares? You mean Rev Says Desu? Mm-hmm. Ever YouTube when they hit 10k subs? Should I make a merch or start a podcast? It's not prank, but I really like the surprise flash mob dances. Those were fun. Yeah, his content is all about incredibly non-important drama. Kind of lost an interest in his content because of it. Sometimes it's good stuff. I found him with a lot of the Hololive and Niji Sanji stuff. And so he was really good for keeping on top of that. But, like, why he's making a video on Trash Taste, I was like, this is fucking nothing. I feel like he could really learn to, like, make a video about people or be like, hey, these guys seem cool, they seem nice, but I really disagree with them there. He really only has, like, one mode of, these idiots said this, and they're completely wrong. I don't know what they're thinking. These guys need to be stopped. Stop supporting it. It's like, bro, chill. They're not like Sweet Baby Inc. They're literally just 3 dudes that have trash takes. That's their whole thing. I mainly listen to Pendejo Time and Seeking Derangements comedy stuff. Like, yeah, it's not ideal, but who the fuck cares? He's a good head on his shoulder, but I feel like he's desperate to hit a video quota, so he digs very deep to find an inclination of drama. I think he's too aggressive. I think, so one of the things he constantly says is, hey, maybe I'm cherry picking looking at this point to, you know, drag this person about. But you know that if it was them, they would do the same thing, so why should I play nice with them when they would never play nice with me? So I'm gonna go after every little thing and be, like, super unbiased, super, like, nitpicky. Yes, an Asmongold approach. Yes. I don't like that he does. It seems like he does that with everything too. Like, there's times where, I don't know, like the Trash Taste guys. I just don't understand why he went that hard in on Trash Taste. I feel like the Trash Taste guys are pretty fucking hard to dislike. They give a lot to charity. The real controversy with Trash Taste is they keep taking a BetterHelp sponsorship. And BetterHelp is not a good company. They should not be taking that sponsorship, but they keep doing it. I'm imagining BetterHelp pays a lot. That's, like, the only real questionable thing in my eyes. My fave podcast is Dungeons and Daddies. Of course it is. Hey, Lost. We're at 4.6. We're about halfway through this video. I stopped at 3 miles. High energy kid day. Yes. 3 is good. 3 is awesome. She's being very defiant. Oh no. Did I go through all my notes? Toei cease and desist emails to Toei. Oh, I didn't cover one thing. Huh? Do you know what it is, Loomis? Taking out all the nicely folded clothes and scatting them all over the floor. I can't get that close. Oh. Wait, come back. Hell yeah. Ah. No idea, actually, but I'm kind of scared to ask. Cute. The one story I didn't talk about. Japan has set a world record for download speed. They were able to hit 420 million megabytes per second. They could download Baldur's Gate 3 in 4 seconds. Which is like, what the fuck? Aw, kiss Frey right now. I'll kiss Frey. She's facing away from me. And she's also to my side. No?
No.
Ah.
Moment's gone. It's ruined.
What moment? I saw the dots above your head like you were typing. And I was waiting for that.
I typed ... like what the fuck?
Yeah. What? Did you want a kiss also?
No.
I think you did.
No.
The D&D podcast where the players play bad dad trying to save their kids? Don't move, Freya. I'm on my way. Lots of dad jokes, I assume. Toei sends Toei a cease and desist. World record 420 million megabytes per second. Lol Geronimo. And that toxic ass piece of shit video I saw. I watched Leaflet play First Descendant. Game looks good. I saw the 4chan story of the guy who thought normies were all like haters and nasty people. And then he went and met some, and he's like, wait, they're nice. Lenovo has the transparent laptop. US is building a bike path, the Great American Rail Trail. The power wash guy, Spencer, cleans lawn, finds injured cat, brings the cat to shelter. Shelter has financial troubles. He gives them a shout out. They raise $185,000. Fucking hell yeah for that. Mr. Beast donates 100 houses. People are mad. White savior complex. Transformers Galactic Trials. Race in alt mode, then fight in bot mode. Thank goodness you're here, Untitled Goose Game. Makers, it comes out August 1st. And then Capcom Next was yesterday. This had Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster, Resident Evil 7 Biohazard gameplay, and iPhone, iPad, and Mac. Kunitsugami Path of the Goddess. Okami collab with Kunitsugami. And X Defiant. That's my notes for today.
Bork.
Bark.
Bork.
Bork. Ah, what the fuck? Fuck you! Why are you laughing at that?
The timing.
It's
My
not
bork
good
borking.
timing.
Pow, pow, pow.
I don't even know what you're mad about.
It wasn't good timing, it was the timing.
Oh. It's never good timing. I don't like getting shot. What the fuck are you? Ow! Oh my god, did you hear about Moist Critical having to change his YouTube title? Elden Ring is easy because Twitter and Reddit freaks got offended? I didn't. I also wouldn't have changed it. I would have doubled down. Was he, like, forced to change it or what? Please explain with that, because I actually have no idea. I used to look at a lot of Moist Critical videos, but then I realized all of it was too fucking clickbaity, and I couldn't, like, tell what a video was gonna be about from the title. And so I was just like, I am fucking wasting my time with this guy. Fuck you. Put real fucking titles in your videos. Because his titles for, like, 2 weeks straight was, "You're never gonna believe this. Oh my god, guys, this is crazy. This is the craziest thing I saw." And I was like, fuck you, I don't care anymore. You know, he probably just said to himself, this is not a hill worth dying on. See, I would just be petty. And I would put a, I watch every video of his, so I don't care whether or not it's a clickbait keck. Understandable. There's a lot of YouTubers that I watch that I look at what they're talking about. Like, I look at the title to see what the topic is, and then I will watch some of them. So, like, I follow Asmongold, Rev Says Desu, MMO Bite, a few others. And if I see a video that's like, oh, this looks like it could be a good topic for stream, I will watch it. I used to have Moist Critical in that. Hell yeah. I used to have Moist Critical in there, but all of his videos were just so fucking clickbaity that I was like, I can't with this guy. He just changed it to Elden Ring is hard because people thought he was making fun of people who complained about difficulty. I used to be same with Asmongold, and then his titles got clickbaity, so I stopped watching him, so I totally get you. I think Asmongold titles have gone back. It is kind of thing like these editors, they like go clickbaity and then they get called out and then they get specific with their titles. Asmongold is having an arc where it's not super clickbaity right now. Now, Asmongold himself, oh my god. This fucking creature. I like Asmongold on some stuff. But then he starts talking about, like, woke political bullshit, and it's just like, shut the fuck up, dude. We're at 4.9. We're still not at the Emberlands, though, so we have, like, 30 minutes left. Oh, God. I also stopped watching him because I feel like he's way too often unnecessarily assholey to others, which I'm not a fan of. I agree. Asmongold has a few things that are just like, go fuck yourself. One of the things he does that drives me nuts is anytime he's arguing a point, he will discredit the other side by making them look stupid. So he will be like, hey, so, you know, do we believe in this? No? Then what are we even talking about here? When he says, what are we even talking about here? That's his way of just discrediting the person he's talking about and just making them feel and look stupid. And I hate that he does that. Of course, his choice and it's perfectly fine, just not for me. Yeah, I don't think Elden Ring is too hard. I do love all the stuff to look at in it. Yeah, exactly. I find myself... This is bad. Lifestyle-wise, kind of agreeing with Asmongold sometimes. Like, the way he does food? Yeah. The way he, like, doesn't like leaving his house? Yeah. The way he's a slob and a hoarder? No. I'm not that vile. That's fucking crazy. This is cute. Oh my god. End spinner. I love his takes where he plays the mediator, looking at stuff super non-biased. But other videos where he just goes hog wild on random people, no thank you? Yes. 100% yes. I like it when he goes to source stuff. Like, so when somebody claims something, he's like, we need to look into this. And then he'll find a tweet somebody's showing, and it has like 8 views, and he's like, what? This is nothing. This isn't the majority agrees with you. This is some nobody who just made a sentence. And then sometimes he'll look at the analytics of something like on a Steam game and be like, oh, yep, no, exactly what they're saying is true. Are you... I've been booped. If there's anybody that I do really like for news, it would be Ludwig. I think Ludwig has the personality of all these news guys that I like the most. But Ludwig is like, I can't compete with Asmongold and Moist Critical, so I'm only gonna do a video every 2 to 3 weeks. And it's like, god damn it. But I do like the Mogul Mail channel. We're almost there. We're almost at the Ember Ward. Flap. Ludwig, I feel like, is modern PewDiePie. He's such a well-composed guy with takes that feel like everybody's side is taken into account. What's crazy is people still have a problem with Ludwig. So he had some drama somewhat recently, Loomis, where he was doing a speedrun event. It was called it was the Fast 50. It was supposed to be like games done quick, but kind of in their olden days before they got like way high budget, and it felt more convention-like and large scale. He wanted it to be like, 50 speedrunners. They come into a studio, take turns speedrunning games over 50 hours. Things like that. It's like a 2-day event. They raise money for charity. It's not competing with Games Done Quick. It's just like doing the same thing, but the old style of it. It's literally just another charity. Now, he made this and he invited a lot of content creators. He invited a lot of people that he knows, like Moist Critical and Point Crow. And then he also on Twitter was like, hey guys, recommend me some good speedrunners. And he reached out to some speedrunners like that. When they did the event, he paid for everything. He paid for their travel to fly out to Los Angeles. He paid for them to fly back home. He paid for their stay in a hotel for 3 days. He paid for catered meals for 3 days, so 9 just catered meals. The people that did this and participated were like, dude, he treated us like fucking kings. But you know what people were complaining about? Too many white guys. Ludwig is racist. He invited too many white guys. They have no girls. They have no people of color. They did. They just didn't put them on the front of the poster. And thus, Ludwig is racist. He doesn't care about minorities. I assume the outrage was almost solely based on Twitter. Some Twitter, some YouTube. Oh, I remember that. Yeah. It was like... It was crazy. On one of his posters, advertising it, because not everybody was set, like, hey, this person is going to be here. Some of them were going to be surprises. And so, on, like, the big poster advertising this speedrunning event, the Fast 50, they showed, like, 18 names and faces. And 17 of them were white guys. And then there was one Asian guy. And people were looking at that as like, this is all the people he got. This is so dumb. This is so insane. They really, like, went out of their way to just keep keep minorities out of this and just have white guys. And he's like, guys, I wasn't thinking of that. My bad, I guess. There's way more content creators. I kind of led with the headliners. I kind of led with Point Grow and Moist Critical because they're going to bring in a lot of clicks and views. And that's kind of important for an event like this. My bad. That is so fucking stupid. Speedrunners are mostly white male versions. Who could have guessed? There's a surprising amount of trans speedrunners. I remember learning that a couple years ago. But yeah, people were upset that he on his poster advertised a lot of white guys. But like he went out of his way to also get just whoever. To get a lot of people that were like known for a game speedrunning, right? It was just so... The controversy was so dumb. Being shocked speedrunners are mostly white guys is just as stupid as being shocked early age skateboarders are white males. My bad, you let me phrase. Mostly white male trans versions. No, oh my god. I don't know. I thought the whole thing was incredibly silly. It's one of those things where it's like, this dude is literally running a charity. How do you have a problem with this? How do you, like... How do you take issue with that? What am I hearing? You guys hear that, right?
Loomis, you're a goober.
It sounds like a horse, like...
No, you.
Kitty purrs know you. Guys, I'm ready to be done walking. I want to go eat lasagna. People want to hate for no reason sometimes. No, you really match.
Okay, I'm a goober. Blah, blah, blah.
I think you're both goobers.
You know, he could have just put like every single person in that speedrun on this, you know, headline and whatever, you know, just to please people. But you know, that's really lame and stupid. So why would he have to do that just because people are gonna get mad? That's really, I mean, like, come on. People gotta be mad about something and cherry pick. So, you know, 2024.
Are you done after the lasagna? What do you mean, am I done after the lasagna? What do you mean I am cool and composed? Ah. When I went to pick up my aunt at the airport yesterday, I drove my dad's truck. Like, you're not coming back? I am not coming back. I'm going to be trying to spend time with the family. I'm going to close down VR. If they're out and about, I'm going to try and be productive and, like, do some YouTube stuff. Because I honestly don't know when I'll be able to do YouTube stuff. If my options are cut out naps or cut out YouTube recordings, I'm going to cut out naps. Because I don't want to just not do a video for a week and a half. I'm sorry. I know. It's just this week. Come next week, we're going to nap fucking 6 days a week. I swear. That's okay. You're cutting Ellie off cold turkey. Okay, Ewan. Ellie's gonna be fine. And you know what? If they really wanted, they could join us for the walk and nap here. I don't care if, like, Freya and Ellie and Pixel take a nap while I'm walking. Y'all want to cuddle and nap while I'm walking?
Pixel does it all the time.
Hell yeah. Pixel does it all the time.
So does Core.
So does Core. Oh, God. Core was playing...
You got a lot of EP friends.
I do. Core was playing Stormblood yesterday, and I missed all of it, and I'm so fucking sad. Because I've been trying to get her to get back into Final Fantasy for like a year now. And now she's coming back a week when I can't be here. I'm like, fuck! Oh god, the timing is so unfortunate. I'm gonna skim through her VOD and like see what part she saw. After this week, I only work 4 days next week. Then I'm going to Texas? Hell yeah.
Yay!
So this week I have family visiting. When they go away, we're going to do our day 350 celebration. I then need to prepare for 365. I don't know if I'm going to do anything particular for 365. I feel like I should. Maybe if we don't finish the 350 thing we do. I don't know. We will see. Texas Raw America noises. Minecraft 365? No, we are not playing Minecraft. We've done a lot of Minecraft. Well, what would we do on Minecraft?
Throw snowballs at each other? I don't know.
I thought I interpreted Minecraft very differently than everyone else. I thought when we did Minecraft on stream that one day, that, like, everybody would do stuff together, that we'd all, like, come together for a thing. So I was like, let's kill the Ender Dragon. I assumed that was a thing we could just do whenever, and everyone's like, no. I was like, oh, okay. So now Minecraft just doesn't even feel like a group game.
Juice had to go speedrun stuff.
Yeah. I don't know what that guy. I love Juice. I don't know what that guy. I don't know why he didn't want to kill us with us that time. And then it was like, no, we're not grouping up for it. I tried to, and everybody said no. He's like, okay, I'm killing it in 2 minutes. And it was like, what? I love Juice. I do not understand his line of logic there. I don't understand his line of logic anywhere. Juice, if you're listening, I love you.
None of us were prepared.
I was playing a fresh server with someone, and 5 minutes in, he had full diamond armor and was making another portal. So, when we played Minecraft, and our Minecraft server is still up, there are still people playing on it. When we played Minecraft, we basically were like, don't rush stuff, guys. Be cool. And so what I did was I built a house. I did a lot of mining. I got a lot of diorite. And I made a smooth diorite house. Zuvi made a castle house. I don't think Freya was there right at the start, but she made a pretty pink house behind mine. Cairo made a house. Cairo made a fucking man cave. We could come together and build something we all can agree on. I don't know. I feel like there's just better... Well, no, Minecraft's a great group game. But if I was to, like, do something more stream-like... I don't know. For 350 and 365, I have stuff in mind. But I am happy to say, for the first, like, 3 weeks of playing Minecraft, everybody was well behaved. Nobody was, like, rushing the Ender Dragon. Nobody was, like, griefing others and, like, stealing their stuff or breaking their houses. Everybody was, like, playing well together. Juice was running around hitting everybody, but that was just, like, his way of greeting people. Even if it kind of stressed him out. I just realized I've had a scarf on this whole time. Overall, it was fine. Yulin once griefing got it. I do not. That is not what I said, Global. Although I don't have to worry about that from you, because you don't know how to use Discord. I heckin' like Juice. I wish he liked something besides Shoujo Yuri anime. Why don't you pick one of the animes, Lost One?
Juice is special. We love Juice.
Your body is... Your positioning is put in such a way that it looks like I'm punching your boob every time I swing my arm. Now it's fixed, though. But it was funny. This haircut's cute. I'm hearing it again. Wait, is that... Oh. Oh, I see. That's from the Avatar getting head pats. Huh. Wait, Discord thought this was Minecraft. To get into Minecraft, you have to go into the Neat Stuff channel of Discord. So you can't get in Minecraft. Now that is a man of culture. I got you, Global. I did. He didn't like the rest of Devil as a part-timer. He didn't like Devil as a part-timer? What? But I am already in? I didn't like it either? Really? I thought it was funny. I need a drink. Oh my goodness. You're a goofball. Nah. We're almost there. We go up this castle, we go across that bridge we just saw. We go across the courtyard. Then we're at Castle Nathria and we're done. We're gonna be like 6.1 miles. And then we get to just
Yeah. Go,
be
go,
comfy
go.
and cuddle. I wanna get through Final Fantasy post Endwalker. But the problem is I've seen a lot of people like streaming the post Endwalker stuff, so I know a lot of what's coming. And I just I'm having so much trouble getting into it. I really just want to see the new zones of the expansion. I don't actually even want to do the story. I just want to see the new zones. While I get to be comfy and unresponsive. That's fine. That's fine. Maid outfit.
You're fine. Ooh la
What?
la.
What the hell? Ugh. I'm ready to be done walking. I want to see the new zones in Endwalker. I want to make those videos. It's not really anything else than that I'm really eager to do. I didn't do a single day of my solo Stardew run. Outside of the group playthrough, which is crazy to me. I'm excited for Stardew Valley tonight. I really want to play that, but on my own time. Oh, for Star Wars, Full Metal Ratchet recovered his old account, and he has 12,000 cartel coins. He has so much of the in-game currency to spend, the shop currency, and it's just dude, I'm so fucking jealous of that. I'm starting to get burned out on cute girls being cute. Same where the hot buff himbos. I'm sorry, Lost One. That's the anime they pick. What's an anime that you'd like to watch with Juice? That you would like for them to enjoy? What would something that you'd want to see next that's not... This outfit's cute. I think it's silly when people have a shirt that literally cuts off just under the neck. That's a very silly aesthetic to me. Boob windows are great, but I see that and I'm like, who would buy this? Shrug indeed. Irodoko? Oh my gosh, I am tired. I just want lasagna. I want to play Stardew. I want to play Final Fantasy. I want fucking WoW stuff already. But that's still like a month and a half out. Is there anything else I'm excited for? I want Monster Hunter Wilds. I want to play Monster Hunter Wilds now. They didn't show anything for Monster Hunter at the Capcom Next showcase, which is crazy to me. Oh god. Oh, I also kind of want to play Rabbit and Steel. I want to play more of that. There's a lot of things that I like kind of want to play. But nothing that I'm like, oh, Pog, I get to play this later today. I'm so fucking excited. Maybe Stardew. Hi, Foss. Eland, you stinky. Did you see the Trash Taste clip? With Connor printing stuff out that people send in? And he printed out the stinky arrow. And he's like, how the fuck did I fall for this again? I'd love to watch Psycho-Pass, but that isn't happening. My comfort streamer. You know what? I think Foss is also my comfort streamer. You know, I watch his stream, and I'm like, damn. Imagine if my life was like this guy. I gotta be thankful for... I'm kidding, Foss, I love you. Oh god, that's so fucking toxic. I would literally never make that joke with anyone but Foss. Oh god. Nah, you true for that? No! I'm in the same boat, Foss. I live with my family, completely dependent on them. No, it's not true. I don't have your health issues. You got some fucked up shit going on. There's no moral high ground of me over you. There's just a high ground. Cause like, shit, dude. Get back in your mansion, femboy. Get back in your mansion, femboy. Those are some big words for somebody dying from black lung from all the moss in their house. Oh god. That's a long sentence for somebody out of breath. What the fuck is this joke? Moss? Mold? Mold. Joke's over, good try. He still got the joke. He still got the important part. Go. Boss. I had something really sad happen yesterday. A hummingbird flew into our window. And we were like, oh, don't move him. He's probably fine. He's gonna get up in an hour and fly away. He's just stunned right now. Well, 18 hours later, he didn't get up. He was in fact not just stunned and waiting to regain his senses. He must have been flying real fast when he went into the window. Yamcha meme? Essentially. First time? We've seen it a few times, but I hadn't seen it in a while. I hadn't seen it since moving back to Missouri, and I never saw it when I had an apartment. So it'd been in like 5 years since I saw a bird die like this. That happens like every couple of years for me. Yeah. We had one bird. This bird was like a fucking raven, and it hit the master bedroom window, and this was a really high up window. This is like second story and difficult to clean. This thing left a perfect oil imprint on the window. It didn't die. He hit the window, smacked onto the grass, and then got up a few minutes later and flew away. But he left a perfect fucking, like, bird decal on the window. You could see, like, every feather. It was incredible. We let it be there for, like, a month before we eventually cleaned it. Boss! What do you know about First Descendant? The worst thing I ever had to throw into the biodumpster was a squirrel that froze it on the swimming pool. That's grisly. It's actually really easy for birds to die flying into stuff because of how their spines change when flying. Yeah. Yeah. Almost, Star. We're almost there. Huh. Also not too much stuff. Why? It looks like a game you would like. It's basically Warframe, but more grounded. But you have different characters with different exosuits, and it's a looter shooter that plays similar to Warframe and Helldivers and Destiny 2. It looks really good. It came out this morning. It came out like 10 to 12 hours ago.
I say. Hello.
Hi. It's a very pretty game, Foss. It runs pretty smooth. Okay, well, yeah, I played the beta. I thought you were gonna bring up some drama with it. No, it just came out yesterday. The most important part is to discover them before they start decomposing. Because that's really gross. Yeah. Yulin truly is a drama tuber? I'm not even talking about drama. I'm just talking about a game that came out. What the heck? This is slanderous. But can you see why kids love Cinnamon Toast Crunch? No. I used to be a kid that loved Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and I knew why. But now, now I'm not a kid, and I don't understand why they like it. Baby girl took my headphones? Yeah. Yeah, she said hi. My news tuber, Zuby? Sorry, Yulin. Do you know Cinny Minis? I don't, actually. I'm unfamiliar with that. I actually really like cereal. I just know that it's really unhealthy, and so I never get it. But, like... I'd love to eat cereal again. That's definitely a food that it was like, if this was healthy, I would fucking devour it. But, like, all the cereals I like are Reese's Puffs, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Fruit Loops, Choco Pebbles. I got them a few years ago because I didn't have them forever, I swear to God. They have become tiny. There's healthy cereals? Yeah, but I don't like those cereals. I like the unhealthy ones. The unhealthy ones that are like sugar plus some other things in them, but like 80% sugar. That's the cereals I like. I like the bad ones. I found a healthy Reese's Puffs-like cereal? Okay. Send me that. Send me that right now. You're banned if you don't send that to me. Unlikely? What do you mean, unlikely? Huh? Oh, you've pretzeled. You like those types of cereals? Try Crave? Okay. I beat Titania last night, Eland? God damn it. Everybody's playing Final Fantasy again because of the new expansion, and I can't watch because my family is visiting Foss. What'd you think of the Titania fight? What'd you think of the music? Also, what did you think of the dungeon? Why is your family visiting Foss? I don't know, it was okay? What a mid-take. What did you think of the dungeon, Foss? Did you run it with people, or did you run it with trusts? I can see the end. I can see the portal. Ah. Check DM, pretty boy. Okay. Well, I'm not gonna check it right now. If it's just a serial, it's like, okay, cool. That's there for me. Yeah.
I love you.
I love you too. This dungeon, yeah, I ran it with trust. It was awful because of it. Okay, here's why it's better with trust, Foss. When you get to the final boss, and they make the bridge that you run the tightrope, all of your trusts run it differently based on their personality. So, like, Alize, she will just fucking sprint across it. She will literally just, like, run straight to the first corner, run to the next corner, run to the next one. Alphino will run across, but he'll hesitate a lot. He'll, like, stop at a lot of points along the way. Y'shtola, she will literally RP walk across the whole thing and get there at the last second. Minfilia will literally just fucking, like, strut. Like, she's like, I know that if I walk at this pace, I will get there right on time. And she RP walks the whole fucking thing. This is loud. Urianger? Urianger doesn't even walk. That motherfucker literally just waits. And then, when somebody gets to the end, he literally just teleports to them. It is so fucking interesting that they put in everybody's, like, personality with how they get across. And it's so fucking cool to me. Nymphilia has a Yuki animation for it, yeah? Well, yeah, but now we're 34 fucking minute. It made the dungeon take. Yeah. So do you know how the trust DPS works? Because they've done something a little weird for the DPS for trusts. Let's see. Okay. We did 6.4 miles. And I need to move windows around. 6.4 miles. Now we rest. Done. Exit. Close. I grab this. Bring it over here. Who the heck is this? We bring this up. They don't AoE is why they are fucked? Nope. I don't trust most DPS in an FF14 dungeon running into enemies like idiots. I absolutely trust DPS in an FF14 dungeon. The FF14 community that runs roulettes is actually typically wholesome. They're pretty cool. Done that. I've done that. I need to fix my trackers. Don't look at me. I'm fixing my legs. Star moves in front to stare me in the eyes. Calibrate. The fact they don't AoE is what everyone in my chat told me, including Z. I think they're wrong. The reason the DPS is so slow and it takes so long is because their DPS is actually adjusted. Square Enix wants the dungeon to take 25 to 30 minutes. And so, if you are going through the dungeon at a pace where you would finish faster than 30 minutes, they do like no fucking damage. They will literally hit for wet noodles. And once you get to a point where, oh, you're behind pace. So like if you get to the first boss at 15 minutes, and if there were 3 bosses and this would take you like 45 minutes to finish the dungeon, the DPS for the damage for the trust turns on. Like literally their damage scales in the dungeon based on where you are when you're killing each pack. So if it's like, let's say there's 3 packs before the first boss, it is a check marker of like, you need to be if you haven't killed the first pack by 2 minutes and 30 seconds, their DPS starts going up. Second pack, 5 minutes. Third pack, 7.5 minutes. Boss, 10 minutes. It's that pacing that if you're behind the pace they expect you to go through the dungeon at, the DPS starts scaling up. If you're ahead of it, they're doing fucking next to nothing. And you can run a damage meter. It's not that they're not AoEing. They're just literally not doing damage. They are literally going to do like 5 to 10% of your damage. Because it's just... their DPS is turned off. That's the thing that sucks about Trust. I don't know why they didn't just like scale it to your item level, or like, and have a minimum. Because that seems like the way to do it. Like, if you're queuing for this dungeon and you get there, and you're a bit under-geared because you're going through the story, have them set at a certain level that, like, you know, they do some damage. And if you're, like, running the Trust back in time and, like, you're way over-geared for it, fucking base them on you. Like, it's so weird to me. Boy meeting done. Welcome back, Pixel. Square Enix wasting my time so that I have to be subbed longer. True greed. Let's go find... Let's change our avatar. Avatars. Yui Naku. Oop. Hearts of Iron 4 in the lunchroom hiding until next meeting. No, Zubi. Worlds. Chatting. What was this world? Oh, this one. Okay. Friends. Drop portal. Portal. Also, congrats on 6.4. Thank you. I kind of pulled my fingernail so it's a little separated from the finger on my pinky on my left hand, and I'm like, this fucking hurts. Oh god, my legs are a little wobbly. Gliders off. There's a gravity slider? Oh. It's a little loud. We can go to 20. Oh, I didn't grab my pillow. Oops. Guys, I like this map. This map is very comfy. Actually, don't think I need my pillow. Hi, Farisu. I was talking about that WoW video you showed me. I was talking about that one and a League video that also showed a super toxic streamer. I got the vlog video. Oh god. Dude, that one was wild. The real Yulin would be asleep and enjoying cuddles right now. At 2:59 minutes? No, I would not. The real Yulin goes 3 to 4 hours and then falls asleep and cuddles. And I can't even fucking do that today because family's visiting. God, you're such a fucking bitch. You really just brought that up knowing I can't do that today, Frisu. You are fucked for that. This is true. It's messed up. It's messed up. It's degenerate behavior. It's not normal. Frisu, I saw a really funny 4chan story today. This guy, he, Frisu, when we cuddling, she'll do it just to spite me. I saw this guy, Frisu, and he's like, you know, I'm a do nothing neat living at home. I gotta do something with my life. Sign up for community college. Well, I sign up for in-class classes, lectures, because I know if I just do the online courses, I'll slack off and never get anything done. I go into class, and like, everybody looks normal. You know, there's a few people that are bald. There's a few people that have like weak chins. All of them are like talking to each other and socializing like normal. Nobody is outcast. None of the women say any like feminist, like crazy woke bullshit. They're just normal people. I even talk to some of them and make friends. One day, I see some of them sitting together working on a project, and I ask if I can join them. They all welcome me with open arms and are like super nice and inclusive and like ask me about myself, and you know, they're just super nice to be around. And then it's like all of this, and at the end he's like, did 4chan fucking lie to me about normies? Is this like what the fuck? I mean, she makes me want to strangle her, but I'll not do it for some cuddles. Understandable bits. I'm excited for Stardew. I cuddled with Will the other day. He is so cute. I mean, yeah, but we're not talking about Will right now. We're talking about cuddling with Bits, Farisu. Also, that's fucked up. Bits is like, Farisu, let's cuddle. And you're like, I cuddled with Will the other day. Who does that? Like, who just, like, immediately starts talking about, not an ex, but, like, literally just talking about someone else having what you want. Hi, Jan. When are we cuddling, Farisu? I don't know what it takes to get Farisu cuddles. She won't cuddle with me. I've asked her a couple times. She just won't. So I've given up. It's sad, but that's just the way it is. Oh. One of my friends has a new outfit. Will and Nick's trying to sleep with me? Keep trying to? God, I wish. I never get that treatment. Oh my god. Yuki's been live for 7 hours. What the fuck are they fighting? You wish? I do. No, it's true. I think Loomis is saying that to me. Nyx will just never cuddle with me. Nyx is like, hey, Nyx, I like you, let's cuddle, let's hang out. And he's just like, unless you throw away your stream, I'll never cuddle with you. You've hurt me too much in the past. Unless you make sacrifices and literally throw away the most important thing in your life. I'm not gonna cuddle with you. Which is like, oh, okay. He did reply to you. I guess the way I read it was that, like, I don't know. I said I wish. I guess it was to you. Why don't you think Bits is doing that, huh? Ain't no way. Haven't seen Will in a while. Will is having a lot of fun with Final Fantasy. So I'm actually surprised that Farisu got Will cuddles. Maybe that was before Final Fantasy came out? Because now that Final Fantasy's out, I don't imagine seeing Will for at least 2 weeks. I wouldn't say that to you, Yulin. We all know you wish. Wow. Ugh. I always want Will and Nick's cuddles. But Will cuddles means there's no game for him to play. And Nick's cuddles... well, we just never get those. It's tempting to fall asleep here. Just close my eyes. Drift off. But we can't. That would be bad. Tomorrow. Tomorrow is Wednesday. Tomorrow is day 350. We will not be celebrating day 350 tomorrow. Because I think I'm planning to go out to lunch. Lunch or dinner. With my family. Friday, I think we're open. Thursday's the 4th of July, right? It's the 2nd right now? Yeah. Thursday's the 4th of July. I'll be out on the lake with my family. If for anybody that like knows lake people, 4th of July they shoot fireworks over the lake, so anybody that has a boat gets on the lake. It'll be like literally 500 boats on this lake. They'll literally feel like gridlocked and shoulder to shoulder. It's kind of nice. Why on the lake? What do you mean, why on the lake? Where would you want to watch fireworks? Here's the thing. They shoot fireworks over lakes because that's just an easy place to shoot them where they're not at risk of, like, the fireworks falling and then, like, damaging anywhere. On the ground? No. Jan, these aren't like little sparklers or, like, you know, the little fireworks that you buy at an illegal shop on the highway. This is like the city has funded these fireworks, and these are fucking going into the sky and fucking exploding massive bigly. These are like big boy fireworks. This isn't something that we shoot ourselves. This is something that the city shoots off, and we show up and watch. Well, then time for you to visit the lake, Yulin. You can't be scared to fall into it when there's literally boat to boat. Never fired fireworks, but yeah. There's like 3 levels of fireworks, right? Level 1 is like sparklers, poppers, literally like harmless things that's like, these are tiny. Then there's the like kind of big fireworks that like you buy them and set them up in your backyard or in the cul-de-sac. And these go up like, I don't know, 30 feet in the air and pop into pretty lights. Those are neat. But then there's like the big boy ones, level 3, right? These are like the size of a cannonball shot off into the sky and massive. But I bet there's people get their own to fire it. Oh, for sure. But we don't care about those. We care about the big boy ones that the city's shooting off. Your taxpayer dollars at work? I don't think they're that expensive. Yeah, lol. Yeah, so the big boy ones, they shoot over the lake. That way, if something goes wrong, they're not lighting like a field on fire or damaging any businesses. it is if something went wrong, it would just fall in the water. And everybody gets on their boat to be like right under them and, get a really nice view of them. Which is what we're gonna do. I am not super, well, if it wasn't for my family being there, I wouldn't go out and see them. But I'm gonna go out with them. I'm gonna fucking cover myself in bug spray because, dude, I stood outside for like 5 minutes yesterday and I got like 5 bug bites. I got one on each appendage and then I got a second one on my left arm. People are out watching fireworks, then there's less chance they're shooting off their own, breaking stuff, getting hurt, so probably saves money overall. Yeah, that's a good point. If you have a big fireworks show, one, people are going to spend time watching them. Two, people aren't going to feel like they need to go get fireworks, right? Like if the city does fireworks, then it's like, that was really cool. We don't need to see our own, because like nothing's gonna top what the city did. They're not even gonna do their own fireworks outside of those times. They might, some of them will, but like I feel like the vast majority, if you didn't do fireworks, there'd be a lot more people overall doing fireworks. Ain't no way Yulin's gonna touch grass. I'm actually gonna go outside. Ugh. Sounds weird to me, but I never watch fireworks. Usually just hear them on the New Year's at home. Really, Jan? What do you mean that's weird to you? Have you like never watched an anime where they go to the fireworks festival? Because that's crazy to me. Like, fireworks are not an audio thing. You don't listen to fireworks. You see them because they're pretty lights and light shows. Yeah, but I never did it to myself. Yulin, do I grab Stormkeeper's Boon for speed leveling or Augury for fake eye level? Augury. Leveling is really fast right now. Or are you doing Warframe? I'm tired. I'm so tired. No, in The War Within? Are you on the fucking beta? Huh? Especially not getting on a boat soon. I don't even remember the last time I stepped on a boat. There's a big hill outside the city I used to live in. Watching the whole city light up from the hill was so beautiful. I'm on retail. Got another 2 bullion. You really think that's weird though, Jan? Like, even though you have never done it, that's weird to you? That's crazy to me. What is this person doing? Just the boat part, but I can see the appeal. Boat people like their boats, Jan. If they can do anything in a boat that they could do in a car, they're gonna do it on the boat. So like hanging out and, a picnic, they're gonna do that on the boat. Boats are expensive, and they want to justify them. They're also nice. They are just nice. Oh, okay. Short day today. Picnic on a boat? Hell yeah. Why not? Get a lunch, go out on the lake. People love just being on a boat. Augury for you, baby. Hang on. Okay. Gonna point this out the window. Behavior, look at me. World. hate cutting it short like this, but just for a week. Just for a week and just some days. I'll try to, like, know better what exactly they're doing. So if there's a day they're like, hey, we're going out to a vineyard, I might try to sneak in, I might try to sneak in some other stuff, like a nap or something. But for today, we've got a great person to raid. Somebody that I wanted to raid the last few days, but they were ending right as I was getting to them. We are going to Shock Rail. Did that go through? It did. Hell yeah. Stardew Valley later tonight. That is with Spacefish, Smug, Aiko, Shine Marsh, Den Sakura, Benny G, and Safi Reckenberg. We've recently unlocked Ginger Island, so we're gonna be playing around with that a lot. Other than that, thank you everybody for keeping me company. Damn it, Ewan. Are you ending soon, Shocky? No, fuck you. I'm doing it anyway. Thank you everybody for keeping me company. We did 6.4 miles. I love you. Bye. Oh my god, Gigantify emote.